Let's see if this works. I invited you to speak. Oh, there you go. Okay. Let me invite all the people that I had invited back in.
Hi, hi, how are you?
I cannot believe that that happened that many times.
Well, I think I was wrong. I didn't start reporting this in October. It was September actually that I first identified that. Yeah,
But the
report to
fact that
Twitter.
it's, it was Gem, I believe, right? I need to see
Uh-huh.
the tweet. That's like a
Yeah,
very known rugged platform,
I mean,
known for
you
having
know what?
malicious code in their contract.
You know what? This I think about this. Okay, this okay. My domain name, Alberto Hill. That Web3. Okay. Interesting. But hold on. The thing is that the story repeats again. I mean, doesn't matter who's behind this, what's the reason. The point is, okay, you find a problem, you report that to who is in charge and is able to actually take the action to solve that security problem, and they can do it pretty easily. Actually, they're claiming we are getting rid of 1 million bots every day. Okay, you gave them information with all the evidence about something that is going aligned with what the actions are taking. The person who bought a company that is saying, oh, and he's firmly fighting against, okay, you have everything. You do nothing. Okay, you have to wait until you see a tweet of somebody exploding and making use of that thing that you wanted to prevent for 6 months, reporting that, exposing. So the thing is insecurity. In order to solve the problems, you have to actually wait until everything explodes, and that is when eventually things are starting to move, and people who are supposed to solve things, they who yesterday was asking, oh, what's this GitHub repository, and I said that to a person, well, actually Twitter was told about the problem that caused that security leak, but they didn't do anything. They were aware of that, they just didn't do they didn't solve the problem. It happened what it happened. Well, again. How do we change that? How do we actually can have proactive measures in order to uh, uh, handle security, to manage security in a way that we can prevent things instead of waiting until everything is fucking up?
Well, I
Uh,
mean, I feel like that's a question that's a bit larger than just the Twitter spaces. You know, that's the same in healthcare. It's the same with,
Every no,
you
that
know,
happens to but it's an episode of Mr. Robot. It's a screenshot that I have. It means, and in order to actually, unfortunately, I will. Yeah, it's. I'm not. I always the Matrix, Mr. Robot, Fair Club. Those are the three main things that I use as an input for everything I said. They're probably the university of everything I know. I know because of Mr. Robot, the Matrix. Oh no, everything I express using everything I learned in those three uh, productions. Amazing. No, in order to solve a problem, unfortunately, you have to explore it. That's the way it works in security. It has always been like that. Yep, experience tells that is always the same. It's very, very rare that something happens in another way, and it's very sad. And I mean, not only that, the thing is, it's a $44 billion company. You don't expect it to be handled like, I don't know, a system of somebody who wants to run a decentralized system to post, shove information. No, that system, that's a maybe with a Raspberry Pi, they can solve a lot of things, but that system is probably the business model. I don't know. I don't want to know about because I don't see it. But Twitter, okay, and you know what? People are paying $8, $11 for a blue badge for a system that it's actually causing this kind of. No, people are stupid. I mean, who would pay for? Oh, fuck! Look at me. I have that blue badge. I do it. Oh well, but in order to do that, I have to put a fake billing information of my credit card. Yeah, I have to fucking hack the system to do it anyway.
yeah.
Fuck. It's amazing.
And what's a destination tag? You know what
What
a
is what?
destination? Oh, here is a tag. I see. I'm trying to send XRP to transfer it to ETH because this is all very. Yes, Bojangles is coming in to listen. I don't know if you've ever met Bojangles. He's a phenomenal human being. Um,
Yeah,
he's from
I'm embarrassed
Australia.
because all today so many people have been asking me, "Do you know this? This?" And I was like, "I'm complete blank. Maybe not. I don't know. I cannot process names or anything. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, I mean, this is
And
the spaces are very
Spoon
small.
sends
People
it.
that hang around, we know each other.
Spoon, I invited Spoon as well, and he sends his love, but he's putting his kids to sleep right now,
Yeah.
so he can't join. But he
Wow,
was.
thank you very much for sending me that screenshot because I was thinking, how
It
strange. I mean,
happened every
every,
time,
and no,
even
and
in
I
the
was
new
alone
room.
in that space waiting for people to show up, and I could have been all day or night there. Okay, fuck. And I wasn't paying attention to the screen actually, so I couldn't see if somebody was actually entering and having that problem. But wow, when I saw that, okay, that makes
I'm
sense.
just happy you're
Nobody, no,
checking your screenshots. I sent you 66.
well, the thing is that okay,
66
no,
XP.
I was there hosting a space, waiting for to talk about this issue because actually, okay, if
I'm
those
gonna
who
keep it.
are
What did I do?
supposed to handle and solve a problem do not do what they're supposed to do, okay, there's a problem. Somebody maybe have to do the work and what community isn't it community the great strength of Web3 and community
Yes, but it's
can
also the
actually
biggest
have
lie of Web3 communities. It's
I
like
know,
that
I'm aware
article
of
I
that.
wrote. I wrote
It's all,
that for a
I
very
will tell you a
specific reason
secret also, Margaret. Uh,
because it breaks
we
my
live in
heart.
a lie. This is we live in a dream world, Neo. What's the truth? Everything's a lie. We've been living
What,
in a lie,
Alberto?
Neo.
Alberto? This is Cowboy.
Hi,
Cowboy
Cowboy.
Alberto.
Yeah, no, already I know Cowboy. Hi, Cowboy. How are
Oh,
you?
you do? Oh, good,
Yeah, I
good.
do. Yeah, I
So
think
I don't know if you're aware, Cowboy, but there were 26 and now there are 30 impersonators of Alberto on Twitter. One who even purchased a domain name, what was it, 3 months ago? I did some research to find out who they were through Etherscan, but then today they posted a terrifying. I retweeted it, but it's literally it says it's for Looks Rare, and it goes, Looks Rare token airdrop is now live. A total of $28 million will be distributed. Eligible people can claim based on their chain activity. And then it gives an address through Linktree. So it's a complete phishing scam that they're using his name for. So if you could like spread the news on that, report it to Twitter. Like I've tweeted at Elon Twitter. The fact that like that's happening is unacceptable. Like he's reported it so many times as well
yeah,
that,
it's like okay,
and if
since
you,
October. I mean, I've been reporting it
but what's
time after
scary,
time.
Alberto, they're saying they're about to give $28 million away based off your history,
Yeah,
right?
you know what? That is the
How
worst
much,
nightmare of somebody
how
who
much
wants
was
to fight against these
how
guys.
much was 60,000 Bitcoin worth back then?
Wow, you're good. I mean, your brain is. I mean, my brain is like at 1% at this point after
I can
this rally
imagine.
of
Well,
spaces.
and
Um,
with like
yeah,
everything
but
else,
you're
they're
you and
saying
numbers. Wow,
there's a
my
link
respect.
tree. There's a link tree link in that. That is a dangerous, dangerous thing. And they're putting you and your name to blame. So the fact that you posted about it, had rooms about it where I have screenshots that every time you tried to invite me up, that shit just ended. Like, it doesn't matter who's trying to do it. I mean, it does, but the more important thing is that the truth is known that you couldn't have been the one doing it. Period. Maybe let's get like who should I what hacker people should I invite in here? Like let's get like
Okay,
the
I will.
hacker down people.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, they are in other spaces. I have tried to contact them, or maybe they show
I'm
up.
inviting
Okay,
Aslan. I'm gonna
everybody
invite
disappeared from my space one after one. And it was strange because they told me I will be back. Samantha was there. Well, one by one they were disappearing, and now, yeah, they couldn't actually enter into the space.
And
Yeah,
she's
it
not
was,
even showing up for me on here, which that is weird.
yeah. Hold on a second. I will send some invitations. I will post also a tweet of Chuck Resider, the guy from Latin United, that is saying Alberto doesn't run any rock project in NFTs
No, you
because
protect people from them.
exactly, and this is the worst thing. That what can you do in order? Okay, you want to hit and hurt somebody who is fighting
Well, they're
against this
trying
kind
to
of
do
people.
the same thing that they did in fucking you know
Ah,
what
they
year.
try to convert me in the thing that I hate. That yeah, that's
Because
where.
what that airdrops are being investigated by the Department of Justice Fraud Cybersecurity Division. Hello, Urban
Okay,
Warriors. Welcome
okay.
to
I will.
the
I will hold on. I will invite some people. Give me just
because
one
we need
second.
to find out who that is, and it's possible to do that.
Okay.
Crypto, yes. I feel like the
Hi,
bodyguard.
hi, everybody.
Man, Crypto Casually. If you have not met Alberto before, Alberto,
Hi.
Crypto Casually is a badass who, let's just say, he stands up for
Well,
people.
actually, he's following me. I'm not following him. Sorry. Thank you for being here. We have truly crossed somewhere in Twitter space. Thank you for being here.
So, the link up at the top, if you could maybe help share that around, there's a phishing. Somebody's using, so Alberto's honest about it, his history. Do you mind if I share a little bit about that, Alberto?
Well, yes, actually, I'm looking for the tweets where I'm
If you
posting.
do the invites, I'll just, because it's
Yeah,
already pinned.
give me a few minutes,
Yeah.
and yeah, and
Yeah,
I will
take
do
your
that.
time. So here's a little background to why this is a big issue. Alberto spent 8 months in prison in Uruguay because he was falsely accused and convicted of hacking the entire medical system and extorting with blackmail um, for 60,000
Yo, mama, you got your wide spectrum on, or is it your Wi-Fi? You getting a
Bitcoin at the
call?
time.
You're running really bad.
Oh,
You're running
fuck.
really bad. Mark.
Alberto.
Okay,
Admiral,
can you hear me
just shut
now?
your. Do you have your wide spectrum on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you hear me
Yeah,
now?
you're good now.
Okay, so now this link up top with what the Department of Justice has just come out with their fraud cybersecurity fraud department, it's saying that there's a $28 million airdrop coming to people on Looks Rare, and it's from the fake account that Alberto, he has now 30 fake accounts. I tracked one of them down based off of just like they got the Web3 domain, which was ridiculous and stupid of them because they have a project that, yeah, anyways, but Twitter hasn't done anything, and it's kind of feels like a repeat of 2017 in my opinion, because well, I'm just going to be really honest. Alberto's mind is one of the best minds that there is when it comes to cyber, well, anything, shite. And also one of the most giving people. Like, he could be angry at the world, but instead he's giving back. So I'm not okay with this happening. And if like the math is right, around 2017, 60,000 Bitcoin would be, I think, equivalent to around $28 million. I don't think that that's a coincidence. So if you could help just spread the word a little bit and like be like, yo, Elon or Twitter.
I'm gonna retweet it. This is definitely not any kind of my interest sparking or lingo, but I definitely retweeted and shared the post. You know what I'm saying? I did my part
Thank you.
for sure. For sure.
And did you sell out? Did
Yeah,
you
I
sell
have.
out?
I think I've got four left. I think.
That's, oh my God, that's, I have two.
Let me
I
see.
have two.
Let me see here. We are at
Because you had like
five left.
97 last time.
One
Five
of
left? Okay.
yeah. pretty cool.
Cowboy, Urban. Do you all know about Crypto Casualty's music?
I haven't actually heard it yet, but I am familiar with who he is. I've seen him a few times within, J Lee's space. I've also seen him around in other spaces as well. So I'm familiar to, you know, the PFP. But whenever you get a chance to, bro, I'm gonna actually jump in your DMs because I looked at your profile for a split second. So it's actually funny that she asked that. But I see that you have a LLC, basically within your music group. So
Hmm.
I'm building a metaverse environment, two of them actually. So if we could figure out how we can, get your music inside of there and what the terms and conditions would be, just let me know.
Licensing, baby, licensing,
I'd be
syndication.
happy to. I'd be happy to. Um,
Hey
yeah. Hopefully, you guys like.
yo.
What do you think? Hmm.
I said, what about video?
What do you mean?
In this metaverse, will you have the ability to stream, like, let's say crypto makes one of the most badass, mind bending, technologically advanced, while still planted in the analog and soul of the spoken word
Outspoken
and
word.
hip
I'm
hop.
coining it. Outspoken word.
I love it. So, in the outspoken word format, will you have the ability to stream in this metaverse? And if so, how do you plan on doing like licensing or, things like that?
I mean, when it comes to licensing, that's why I said that's something that again, when it comes to first hand-on-hand experience, that's something we're just gonna have to walk through and kind of basically learn as we go in a sense. And what I mean by that is, it's my first experience with basically collabing in that sense within the metaverse. It's the first time experience. So when it comes to the licensing, if it is something where at the end of it, because I hear a lot of people, talk about the royalties, but essentially, we already,
They don't know what they're talking about at all, though.
yeah, huh?
I said they don't really know what they're talking about, though, when I hear them speak about
Right.
royalties and royalty structures and what a licensing
Because
contract
tech-
can.
those are things that technically also deem you as a security. Because at the end of that's why that's one of the major reasons why they stopped, giving out royalties in the first place, and was cutting back on royalties as well, is because that's something that's basically letting it be known that you're going to get some money back in return after your purchase. So it's like trying to basically avoid those SEC regulations, but also obviously he can get the IP rights, but then it'll be under him. But if he, like I said, I don't really care to own any of it. Like if you're going to get the IP rights for it, and then you want to basically put it in the metaverse, we could do it like that. Again, you could retain full ownership. So if you want to sell that inside of the environment, whatever the case
Oh, he
is,
retains
go for it.
full ownership, crypto casually, for
Yeah,
sure.
it's just at the end of the day,
Is But
he's given
I
the.
ask in regards to the streaming services because I mean I don't know any metaverse yet that has a ability. And Alberto, it says you're requesting to speak, but you're also still co-host. So I would maybe drop down, leave, come back, like, because Twitter don't like that you and I came together. I'll say that much. That's two disruptors that I think they're like, ah. So hopefully you heard that. But so I haven't heard of any metaverses that are utilizing their streaming capabilities in regards to like a 24/7 radio station, right? Or 24/7 streaming platform. Where you could also have like sets, right? Like Crypto Casually could have his own like hour, set where he gets
Well,
to
here's
No,
where
DJ.
the money is.
I see what.
Here's where the money is with that, right? So what you want to be able to do is make those sets that you stream able to be paired with other people based on the buy-in of your your NFT or your whatever. So like in theory it would be an open verse style song where they could pair up with me and my likeness and use my branding, my likeness to sell their,
Well,
whether we
that's one avenue that I think you should definitely pursue. But I don't think there's. I think you have multiple.
There's many. There's many.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
many ways,
Yeah.
but the way in which, you know, everybody has their vision for how they're going to structure out things. However, I do have one of the best, if not the best, because he was the first metaverse architecture, and I actually just got off the call with him today, and we landed a deal essentially with him, building the environment through Unreal Engine, um, which is going to be hosted on the website. But then I also have a spatial that is being ran by the team as well, which is DSVR. I'll pin it, well, or I guess I'll put it in the comments so you all can
You
see
can
who I
pin it to the
represent.
top. Yeah. You can go for it.
Appreciate it. But he's basically going
Do you know about? Oh, sorry.
he's going to be building on the spatial environment. So let me see, the I can actually announce him now. The guy, so this is DSVR. This is the one that's going to be building the immersive, um, interactive environment within spatial. So that's who's doing the metaverse experience, the virtual reality experience on spatial, and then also here's the work of the metaverse architect that is going to be building on the website, which is going to be our second metaverse
You're
experience.
using dragon scales?
Yeah,
He's the best.
so I'm using him. He actually offered
How did
to.
you get in touch with How did you get in touch with him?
We've been chopping it up on the spaces. I tend to bop like basically hop around different spaces. I really don't stay
May I
stagnant.
ask what space you met him in?
Actually his.
Wow. Okay, he does not say yes to everybody.
Yeah, that's he sees something. Because I saw the work that we had a phone call, and I saw the work that they put in on it, and everything is actually, detailed, and well, it's not.
Yeah, no, they did Tropyverse. They did like it's their movement, it's the fluidity, it's the. Oh yeah, him and I were discussing building multiple things, and then I had a brain injury that took me like out, but
I'm sorry that.
actually just got a message from him. It's no, I'm fine. I just if I can't remember words and stuff, that's why. But he is so that's an absolute yes, and I would love to talk to him about because yeah, the streaming service. Everyone has streaming on their back end. It's the last thing they're thinking about. Last thing, which I find ironic because well, I think it's because in Web 2, people haven't figured out how to really monetize, like Netflix, Apple, all of that. But Web 3 is a different monetary beast, but it would have to be a security, et cetera, et cetera. But at the same time, like, I feel more secure knowing that, like, if I were to like recommend like crypto casually, like, okay, I found this guy, urban architect or urban warriors he built this amazing, spot, and like he is literally allowing you to have the ability to license your music out to other artists. So it's almost like a CCO, but also you can have your own music in a different, like what you have, and you get to stream that. And then it is, you get paid per stream, per view, per how long it's been viewed, like muso.ai. Brilliant software that lets you know all of the stats. Hello, Alas, thank you for coming. And yeah, so I would, and then you can also have it be where like, you know, yeah, we can talk about it offline. But crypto, if Dragon, I don't know if you know Dragon Scale, he's the best that there is. There's no doubt about that. Like nobody matches his quality,
Nope,
his
but it
team's
sounds
quality.
cool because I'm trying to be around the best that there is
Well,
because I'm going to
that's
be the
him.
best
That's that team.
and I'm going
There's,
to be the best that there ever has been. Let's go.
dude, you're like the next
Let's get it.
Eminem in your own style, which is so cool because it's your own style. Like how he brought his own style. You bring your own style.
Facts. Big facts.
Ayo.
Proud of you. Let's go.
So, I'm going to retweet these and then I'm going to take them down from the Jumbotron if that's okay with you because I want to focus this on Alberto and identity in Web3 because this is something like that can affect all of us. Like
Absolutely. I'm
if
going to
we
Egen. I love you guys.
Okay, wait, what? The dojo is happening?
No, no, no. I said I'm going to DGen. I'm gonna go bounce around some rooms and try out some stuff while you guys have your serious talk
What?
tonight.
Wait, do you have a song or a poem? Can we hear it first, please?
Yep, 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 yep. Give me a minute.
That would be an honor.
Yes,
And I
ma'am.
think it would be a great reset and mood moment
Hey,
for
is
us.
that are you wearing a bit ape right now?
Yes, sir.
Hey, so I got a bit ape, and I did everything up into the email. I got the email with my
Do
image
you
or
need
whatever,
help
which
with
one I have.
inscription? I can
Yeah,
walk you
I don't
through.
know what the fuck to do after that.
I got you. We can do that.
You want me to like forward you the email or something so you have it or some shit?
I mean, I can do that and then send it to you.
I mean, I don't know. I
I, I mean,
DM me.
it's best for you to learn how to do it. So, like, if you want to do like a Discord or FaceTime call
Yes,
later,
yes.
like, I'll go step by step with you, and it'll be done.
Yeah, that'll work. Okay.
Cool.
Give me a minute.
And I'll just send you my phone number.
Word. Cowboy, what's Gucci with you, man?
Shit, man. Just chilling, man.
I like.
Oh yeah, and shout out to Cowboy, big facts. Yeah, he's awesome
It's an
dude, awesome
understatement.
dude. Love his personality, love his charisma, and his hustle too, and his drive. So, shout out to him. Make sure y'all give him a follow.
Oh, such kind words, young prince.
Who just was that cowboy who just said
About
that?
that cat PFP when you talk now. I'm looking at this cat and it just throws me all the way off, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I've only known him as a cat. What did he have before?
Uh,
What did he have
I
before?
don't even remember. A Macy or some shit, didn't you? Or
Nah.
Oh, he's like, I'm a big
or
spender.
no.
Oh, hey.
He had something fancy or something. I don't remember. I don't know. I'll be paying attention like that. PFPs, you know.
He made my day the other day, as in yesterday. He did, cowboy. And I'm working on crypto.
What?
Oh, how do I say this? I tried editing something yesterday, and I'm going to keep working on that tonight. And oh my God, I tried to make music with it. It was embarrassing. I mean, not really. They said if I played with a pitch, I don't. Audio's not my thing, but I think it would be really cool to pair like vocals to it. Like I love overlapping sort of vocals. So maybe like in exchange for helping with the inscription, could you maybe help
Of
like
course.
give me some critique and feedback
Of
on
course.
that later?
Of course.
Okay, word. And whenever you're ready, take it away.
Word. Just give me a minute. I'm downstairs getting my chicken made here. I'm just in about 60 seconds, 90 seconds. I'll be ready.
Sounds good. Alberto, crypto's yeah. I don't even know how to describe.
Thank you. Yeah, no, I actually tweeted to everybody.
I've reached out to everyone I know as well. I have a feeling that I am most likely shadow banned again. Um,
No, well, yeah, I am for
and you
sure
are.
that. No, I am for sure, Shadow. That's out of the question. But the thing is, okay, I have sent direct invitations to a lot of people. Okay, let's see who show up. I mean, all the people that have interviewed me, that knows about me, that okay, that are really people that show up in a space from time to time. Okay, let's see if any of them show up. Yeah.
What? How could we make this title more enticing?
Oh, hi, baby. No, no, sorry. That's for me. I
69
will
ETH or
open
date?
ChatGPT to ask, put a very sexy name for a space. No,
Okay.
well,
No, I mean I don't. I'll fucking play around. I'll trick him in. I don't care.
But who's gonna win this fight live?
it's not a fight.
Ooh, that's
It's not a,
it. Who?
no, this is
Yeah.
not a fight. Nobody's winning. I mean,
But
it's not
Make
it's
about
sure you
gonna
winning. I
bring
mean,
then
people in,
after
and then we
that
can
you put
change it.
hashtag live separately from that. You dig?
I
yeah,
That's really
that's what we do.
smart. That's
Yep.
engagement farming at its finest.
Yep,
Fight
that's
live.
basically you have to destroy the algorithm, and that's a way of doing that.
Boom.
You know what's the best way in the case of me or Carl, that we are obviously having accounts that are not
Carl showed up. Thank you, Carl.
yeah, the thing is, you have to, for example, start a space with somebody that has nobody in common with you, no relations, no links. It's like the perfect crime. You start a space with a person like that. Okay, that is a way of destroying the algorithm. You have nothing in common with somebody, and you start a space with that person. That has nothing to do with feel you are a good one and work. But it's hard to find that one,
Huh.
because if you found that person, you have something in common probably.
Yeah, true. So, crypto, whenever you're ready.
Oy vey.
Carl, this is Crypto Casually. He's an amazing wordsmith who's going to bless the space before he heads out with one of his original pieces.
What's happening? Welcome. I'm not looking at the screen. How you doing? Is he my man's that speaker or what?
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
up here.
What's up,
yeah.
Carl?
Thank you everybody for being here. I really, and thank you, Mark, for your support. It's interesting.
Of course. I'm
So
also I'm vetting everyone who's entering just to let you know. Like, I'm going to everyone's pages because if you've been on since 2014, you have 32 followers your last post was in 2017. I'm not very comfortable to have you in the room.
All right, this is the first time I read this. Also, speaking of uncomfortable, so
Thank you.
whenever you are ready.
I'm ready. He's been removed.
I've been
I'm a
messing.
bitch. Sorry. Not sorry, crypto.
no,
I'm
Okay.
a
I can
bitch.
certify
I'm
that
a
he's a beer.
lover.
I'm a bitch. I removed two people.
Yeah,
Two people just showed up who had like no followers, hella long
how dare you?
accounts.
Yeah.
Hater.
Yeah. If they hate on Alberto, I be hating hard.
Yeah, who is
I love his
Alberto
name.
anyway? Like, who are you?
No, I mean,
Como,
you don't fight. No,
como se
no, no.
llama?
Mark, you don't fight hate with hate. No, you don't do that. You don't
I
fight.
don't
You don't
hate,
fight.
you're right. I love too much, and it can look like hate, but it's not. Crypto, hit us with those words. Actually, serenade us, surround us, wrap us in your words.
All right. I'll do my best. Let's see here. This is called Angel
Okay,
Numbers.
yeah,
But
I
I'm gonna need
mean,
y'all to mute y'all's mics. You know what I'm saying, Alberto?
yeah.
Yeah. Cowboy, don't even, I'm going to mute everyone, but I can't do that because Crypto's about to do it.
Nah, they
Alberto,
good.
will you mute? Yeah,
They good. Damn. Damn.
that
Too
doesn't
deep.
help your lungs as a performer.
Say it with your chest.
Damn. Okay. Woo. All right. Everybody take a deep breath with me. You know what I'm saying? Take a deep breath in. Good one. Here we go. I might be Hedera's champion, absolute. I'm big boy brolic, as the New Yorkers say when they shoot. I'm old school. I'd rather fight than shoot. But back in the wild, wild west where weapons drew, I had to do what I had to do to who I had to do it to. No hesitation, my frustrations had overthrew my happiness that I once knew. Plenty of bridges that I burned through. Beginner's luck shows you that you was lucky I didn't burn you. I'm a lion. I ain't scared to fight. I'm gonna take my shots. I ain't scared to shoot. My resume is that proof. My angel numbers are the truth. I've notched plenty of underdog nights in my time, bloodying up a big brute, banging my knuckles until they were black and blue, cracking dudes, stacking views, no longer smacking booze. I'm just passing through. But watch out for the traps and pay attention to the accused, because where there's smoke, there's fire. And the grass ain't always greener. Subjective views might elevate you higher. But I'm looking to passionately prove that if you put good in, you get good out. So mind your P's and Q's, or Take a walk in my shoes while puffing on the rude. Your heavy eyelids will never lose, but don't sleep on me, don't hit the snooze. And for your sake, please don't get shit confused. I've been used to the struggle. Drug running, drug money up the old trade routes on the double. Attributes on 100, you can bet you're mad in money. I'm technically the truth, no need for a troubleshoot. I stay ready for the scuffle. So while I've been climbing the ladder, you've been stuck down in the chutes in your Timberland boots, but I'm cutting off the noose. I'm bloodying up my knuckles again. I'm tired and not breathing. I'm ready for the work to put in. And I'm just trying my hardest to prove that I got something to prove. It's angel number season.
Yeah.
All right, all right. For the
That was an
first
awkward
read.
reading.
No, it's your
Damn.
first time reading it out loud, bro. What
Bars.
words you have are beautiful, and
Beautiful.
when you take your time and breathe through that,
I
and
didn't like it.
really feel the angels numbers that are with you, because I don't know anyone who doesn't. Your angels surround you. Your gods, guides, and angels. The bones are there. It
I'm
just
going to
takes.
do another one if that's okay, Admiral. I didn't like that one. I want to do one. I got to get the flow.
You
Is that
know,
all
I
right?
could listen to it all day, every day, and
Is that
it's
all right with
nice.
y'all if I do one more real quick?
Is that okay, Alberto, Carl?
And
A
then I'll
little.
be done. I'll be out of here.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, and don't ask for
Word.
permission. Go ahead, please. Yeah.
Okay,
Take
bet,
us
yeah.
away.
I got to get my moment. Like, I don't know. It's just how,
And
you know what I mean?
breathe. Remember to breathe. I heard you.
For
Just
sure.
breathe. Just breathe.
Yeah, for
There's no
sure.
rush here. No rush at all. And if you don't like how you said something, you can go back and say it again. Say
And
okay.
I'm gonna read one called Stranger Than Fiction. I say like this. They say truth is stranger than fiction. But what they forgot to mention is that truth is what you envision. And perception is reality. Mute your mic, please, so I could get to giving.
Yeah, let's start again. Start again. Start again. Alberto. Alberto, I sent you. Do you need to mute your
Alberto.
mic? Can you mute it?
Sorry.
No worries. You got a lot going on. I totally understand.
All good,
And
chief. Bro.
let's take me to that place that's stranger than fiction, yeah?
Hey, all right. All right, everybody muted up. We good? Stranger than fiction. They say truth is stranger than fiction. But what they forgot to mention is that truth is what you envision. Perception is reality, and it's realistically driven. And for me, there's been no limits, no restrictions given. I've never been super timid, sweet or sour like sugar covered lemons. But for me, my pen game is ascended. Courageously, I've intended, but I was too fast for the model built. They tried to break me, but I'm not bending. I'm still dangerous. 007 missions across the oceans. I'm seashell skipping. Take a pause and then shh. You can hear it if you listen. I'm slightly gifted, a talent and work ethic blended. The game is given to you like a gift from the gods, God given talent intended. Leadership to keep my squad driven. Connected by freestyle, spoken and written. For me, the instrumentals register different. The ones who listen, they have to keep pace with my tempo. It's simple. My mental is improving incremental. I try to keep it super simple. Keep it simple, stupid, they say. Romantically lucid, shooting stars, shooting hearts with Cupid, passionately proven. Classically, I've been cruising. And creatively, I've been consuming. I'm bullish on me booming. Boom.
Woo woo!
I feel better about that one. I can tell when I haven't like done anything in it. I haven't done anything today. I haven't read any out loud or anything. You know what I mean? I got to get that fucking flow. You know.
We can definitely go. I'm just saying.
I
All
get
right,
it.
back to you guys. Thank you so much for letting me do that. I appreciate
Yeah,
it.
for sure.
Alberto, it's back to
And the
you.
flow,
Uh,
you know, you
Christian,
got the flow, wouldn't you gotta go? Cause you know that you know what you don't know, but you know what you do, cause you're crypto, casually rhyming to a beat and a scheme like I can't do, cause I just get beep, 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 boop, bop, bop. Have fun.
Yo, she said the beatity bop. I said I might just have to grab a new beat and you can read it and weep, but I might catch you in the Web3 streets and I might be like a bitch in heat. And I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the dog that leaks. I'm talking about the one that
That
sneaks
never
and
leaves
back
her
in the night
seat.
with no leaks.
Yo, somebody found their flow again. Somebody found their flow again. Oh
I
my
was about to.
God, and flows up in this building. Hey yo, hey yo.
Hey,
Maybe that's why she's so feisty. Meow.
okay. This is Did you hear this? This is what I'm making right now. I'm doing this one with Rocky. Urban, you freestyle or anything?
I would like
I
to
I
freestyle a
tend to get
poem about
into it
Alberto if
sometimes.
that's okay.
Not you, Admiral. Urban, go ahead.
that's completely fantastic.
Oh shit, I wasn't. Let me see. Let me see if I got something off the top. Off the top.
I
Look, I'm a ball till I fall. Can't ever lose. Go crazy like I got loose screws. I'ma turn up. Roll up the J, 13 grams I burned up. Try to burn something. Come and learn something. Web 3, Avengers. Fuck with the beat though, bro.
Yeah. I'm gonna come in on the back end after the hook. You can shoot me down. You can make me die. You can shoot me down. I'm up to see, I got the picture perfect plan up in my hand. I got it stuck up in my head. I'ma do it all insane. I just be sinking it's quick up in the sand. And I'm looking back, never looking back at you again. Ooh, might just be the rear view. Might just gonna catch me when I drive. You can see I'm switching up the lanes. I do not reside in your mind. It's my mind. It's my energy. It's my time. It's me and Admiral Akbar. You could come and get slapped hard. 5 fingers. What they say this to the face. You disgrace. Watch me just switch out the place. I just switch up the cadence. You see how I play. I'm nasty with the word type play. With the word type of cipher. You can see I be the lifer. I could be the new Messiah. Be the new, what's his name? 8 Mile, Mr. Man Mathers. Fuck him, Eminem. It don't even matter. Let's go. You can shoot
I
me
really
down.
I'll run it back one more time, bro. I got some
yeah,
bars. I got
please.
some
By the
bars,
way,
bro.
hold on a second. Quacho is a friend from Argentina. He's I know. I mean, he's low profile, but he really. Actually, I was telling you about the three shadow banning levels that Twitter has. Well, it was him who told me after an event in Argentina last year. Thank you, Quacho, for being here. You are amazing. I love you, brother.
Hi everyone, how are you? Thank you, Alberto. Thank you for all your good words. Always is a pleasure to be here. Thank you here for everyone to share all your culture and music here. How are
I
you everyone? How are you doing?
I gotta get
doing
Well,
okay.
trying to actually
A
solve
little.
a problem that Twitter is not solving, something that is been going on, that like everything, what, how do you solve a security problem? Okay, not reporting that and waiting for them to solve. Now, something has to explode,
I'm looking
and
for the
then
shoes.
actions happen, unfortunately. Well,
Well,
at this
so
point,
I was just looking at their names. Um, much love, Urban. If you're headed out, thank you for coming by. So what I find very interesting is the first one, Vanda Bureaus, right? They've copied your bio, number one. A Daniel Hill,
yeah,
because
okay,
then you have
a second.
they're all
Uh,
wait they're all
Margaret,
a.
Mark, 1 second. Go
Have you
text
looked up
to
Token Collab LLC?
go ahead, and then I will go
Have
text
you
to the
looked
chat.
up Token Collab LLC? Because I'm about to, if you haven't, because that's what they're listing as. And with this airdrop of 28 million USD from LooksRare, which LooksRare is responsible for a huge breach when they launched in December of 21. It was the same time as XYZ and all of that. I find that that LLC name is very odd. Token Collab, not financial advice, and the username isn't real, and then you have collector. So these people are trying to say that they're involved in NFTs more so than the last list I saw, which is, as like I mentioned with the DOJ, like I mean there's this like cryptocurrency like reporting, like should I report this to their like,
Okay, okay, reporting.
because
Should
there's a number to
you are
call. It's
report or
24/7.
not to report? That's the question. Report or not to report? Okay, I wouldn't fucking report anything at this point. I would fucking go and
Oh wait, anyone?
go get a good lawyer and sue everybody. No, just kidding. Go first of all, Ghosty. Ghost Exodus is somebody who I met here in Twitter. I read a story about him a
Ira
couple of
Hayes.
he's an amazing guy. He spent 11 years in prison for actually for uh, he was used as a way of okay an example. It's 11 years for for making a movie. The context to he's in the film industry streaming a hack.
Have
He
you
was
read
the first
the what?
protect that had a system, which means wow, he's a great guy, and he's actually I'm very happy that after 11 years there, he went out and he started doing what he loves, and he's doing great things. I'm very happy for him, and I love him, and thank you for being here, Ghost.
Amazing, amazing. I just asked because like they're going into hyper mode right now. The cryptocurrency fraud department and NFTs are being looked into a lot. And with your history and with your, the backing, because 28, if they really like, there's a link tree on that fucking link.
Hold on.
Can you hear me? Did I rug?
The transmission just got mute for a moment.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, no problem. Param, thank you for being here. He's the OG from the 80s. He was the one that was chased by the security service of the United States. Yep, he's the one. Thank you for being here, my friend. Chasey, thank you for being here. Love you.
Thank you all for coming. He tried to start his own room, and every time, like, I went to become a speaker, it literally ended the room. And I have all the screenshots of it. Satoshi, don't you dare run in the dark. There's peacocks. Satoshi, no.
For the record, he has a dog named Satoshi. He's not talking to Satoshi.
Satoshi, stop.
Yeah,
It's so fucking funny.
Oh
Lol.
my gosh, what is going on here?
yeah. I
Sorry,
mean,
I like that
I
dog
got
named
him.
Peacock.
We're good.
Is it a Dogecoin?
No, it could be though.
yeah,
I mean,
I
he's a
have to
really
clarify.
cute little dog. He'd make a great little logo. That's
He's an
hilarious.
ordinary, right? He's an ordinary. Yeah.
So, but to prevent that's a very in-depth question that I'm curious with the people in the room, like opinions on it, because I
Yeah,
mean,
can you set
with
the room,
it's
please,
just it scares
Mark?
me the looks rare element
Yeah,
and
no,
the link
Mark,
tree link,
yeah, can
and they've done airdrops in millions before, and it was very like, if you look up like looks rare XY what was it, X2Y2, and there was one other one, and it was at the same time that there was like a major smart contract vulnerability that if you had ever interacted with the ERC 721, that it would drain your wallet. It had like a timer thing in it that any other NFT that you held that had ever interacted with an ERC 721
Yeah.
would be
Before
drained.
we go on, Margaret, would you mind if Cuello explain us the three levels of shadow banning that we might be having? Cuello, would you mind telling us about that thing that nobody knows about and affect all of us here probably in this space? At least me, card me. Well, yeah.
Yes, no, it's no problem. I think that there is a lot of high level here in this meeting with Chase, with Ghost Exodus. You know that they are both big hackers too. So I'm a real
Well,
shamer
I
here.
mean, I mean, I know who you are. I know about your father. I mean,
Oh,
in this
yeah,
room,
that's a
I
big
mean,
word.
these people here, guys, you are amazing. I mean, you don't know actually probably about somebody here, but you, all of you, I know you, and God, I'm blessed by being surrounded by you. This guy, question, his Argentina, man, guy, this story, his life, his father. Wow, that's a fucking movie, not my life. His life, Param, his life. Wow. Well,
Maybe
read the
there's
book.
a series to be had that covers each of you in its own season and what actually happens behind the scenes when it comes to this technological age of efficiency, right? And how great it all is to be so connected to everyone all the time, which is not the case, as I've come to find. And I feel like the odd duck in the room who just happened. Yeah. And thank you all for being here. I feel like some of you, like one of y'all should just be in the top left corner. I just am taking information I know about NFTs and Twitter
You are
and trying
complete,
to.
right, Mark. You're right badly.
If anyone's the oddball in the room, it's me.
Is that better?
Yeah, it's
Yep.
better.
Yep.
Perfect. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, I was on a Bluetooth in a car, and I took that off. But see, I don't have the. I mean, I'm on a burner phone, so I could get another burner phone like tonight or something. But like this, the fact that they have BAYC, like, let me check your bio one more time.
Let's move on step by step. Let's Cuello help to us
Okay, so
explain
you don't have advocate
how.
for FTs in your bio at all. Now, if you look at this, the first one, A. Daniel Hill, that has pretty much copied and pasted your bio. It says advocate after
Can
half.
you hear me,
What?
Mari? Can you hear
Oh.
me? Would you mind just a couple of minutes so Cuello can tell us about the shadow banning? So it's something that, yeah, it explains a lot of what happened.
Yeah, hi everyone. I experienced by myself with my account so many years ago that I got suspended, then I just got blocked, and all the stuff that Twitter does. Um, but there is no evidence and no policy written in anywhere about what do you do or what is the time life that you lose or you can lose your Twitter account. There is no detail in any place.
That's
So
so true. I've had 5.
yeah, and if you try to find something and you do your own research about it, you will find nothing about it, and there is a little possibility, maybe this little more than a bigger one, that to find some lawyers of Twitter that send to you some messages and emails trying to say the steps to find some policies that doesn't exist, because you will get a little trouble with them. And that's the way that Twitter works right now, and so many years ago, even before that Elon Musk buy it.
Yeah, I mean,
So well,
I
yeah.
I
Tell me.
got taken down with no explanation at all. From, like, if you look up Margaret Cleary, you look up Tag Doll, like, add a G, add another G, add another G, because I just kept adding G's, being like, you can't take my name from me. But they never, they would say in their response, if they did respond in an email, that they had no record of my email or phone number or username in their system when I could see my page up. So yeah, and that was before the acquisition by Mr. Musk. So and
They know everything about you. They know all your email, your true name, your nickname, your
oh
address, your
yeah,
telephone number, your IP, of course, because they have a SOC level like a CAM is a monitoring system when they're to register and monitoring all the login events that you perform everywhere and in every devices that you own. So they have your MIC, so your MAC, I don't know how to say it in English, sorry. They have all your geolocalizations, where you log in, so you can hide from Twitter. It's like I try to hide from Google. It's so very hard to do that.
yeah. That's
Most
why
people doesn't know how to do that.
I had
Yeah,
somebody
that's the
actually make
reason.
an account
Yeah.
for me who was in cybersecurity in Australia, and he just sent me the login info. And I didn't have problems for a very long time, and then lost that phone and got a burner phone and just started another account because, like, I don't know what else to do with that. But I know how much data they have on me, so every time they would say that they couldn't find me in their records, I would just like shake my head and be like, really? Okay.
No, trust me, you don't know how much information they own about you. Trust me, you don't even know how much
I think
information
I might.
they have about you.
I think I know almost. I mean, I know they've seen me dance, most likely in very little clothing, because I like ballet and yoga. And oh, wait, did I just say that out loud in a recorded space that they might have access to my camera too? Oh no, oopsies, my
Are
bad.
Uh,
you an actress, Margaret? Because you act as a star. No, come on. I don't believe in conspiracy theories. Go ahead, question. Tell the truth.
yeah, but Twitter doesn't use black comets these days. They uh, they play with other tools right now. They use black comets to get inside your telephone and use your camera or and just record every audio that you have. Uh, this was that was
Facial.
a story. That's all story. We are a new day right now. We have very powerful tools right now. There is a lot of ways to have that information right now in these new days. And every day is so faster and so dangerous to take any device and perform any step. My partner here can say the same. Chase and Alaska was raising up, so I will pass the voice to them. Sorry.
Alaska, you can go first.
Yeah.
Well, I can tell you what I got suspended for.
You even got suspended?
I was a
Yeah,
racist.
he's a racist. Don't you know?
I'm a racist.
Go to his profile because he's been a tweet. And yeah,
What?
and
Have you
you're
read my pinned tweet?
I'm about to.
yeah,
But
do
now
it. And then
they
he's
suspended me for being a racist.
My last time was for being pornographic. What?
Fascinating, huh?
I'll get suspended eventually.
What was that, Ghost?
I will manage to get myself suspended somehow. Eventually.
Go. Yeah,
I'm very
you have skills
Yeah.
that you can manage yourself to get in trouble. Yeah, I mean, you. I don't
Just
have.
have a friend report you.
that's it, right? That's all it takes.
Yep, I didn't know that for like the first 4 accounts I had, and then I went, oh, well, that was rude. They could have just said, we don't want to talk to you. Like,
Welcome to the group.
well, I'm happy to be around others because for a very long time it was, what's wrong with you? Why would you keep getting suspended? I mean, you must be doing something wrong here, you know? And I was like, but I'm just really telling the truth. That's it. And then I realized how wrong that can be on this platform, but I won't stop doing it. Chase,
Yes.
would you like to
Oh, I
say?
didn't realize the conversation was going. I was multitasking. I heard the conversation was about the shadow banning and whatnot, and mine was more about Twitter Spaces and because you were mentioning about the access to the camera and whatnot.
Oh yeah, and their facial recognition
Actually,
software.
if you read the name of the page, somebody has been. You remember 30 profiles that have my handle as display name. Okay, that are obviously robots. 30 accounts. Okay, I reported that first in October, September of last year for the first time. Okay, great. No answer. Of course. Then I reported it several times. No answer from Twitter at all. Zero, nothing, no response, no respuesta, nada. Okay. I kept doing that. Last time it was a week ago. I think I took a screenshot. Keep the problem the same. This guy who owns the company, we are fighting again. We are removing 1 million robots every day. Okay, well, that's amazing. I'm sending you this information. Get rid of these robots. Come on. Uh, nothing happened. Okay, this is not consistent with your message, Mr. Buyer. Okay,
Well,
today
I will say that
I
I
have
have
protocol.
noticed it comes in waves.
Yes,
Like
it does.
with deactivation of the bot accounts and whatnot. Um, like I'll notice well occasionally weekly or whatever that a bunch of unfollows will happen because I was interacting with them or whatever. But I also think it also has to do with validation. Like they're making people kind of validate their accounts and prove that they're real, and so some people are deciding not to do it because they want to stay
Well,
anonymous or whatever.
after this, I'm not paying anymore for this fucking bullshit. I'm actually reconsidering keep using Twitter. Fuck them. I mean, come on, you're pulling my leg. Stupid guys. Don't fuck with me. I'm out of here. I'm on either solve it or I'm out.
Well, and there's other platforms that are like Jitsi, for example. It's the only one that I know, and please, someone in this room who's far wiser than I, correct me if this is no longer the case. But Jitsi is it's like you can have phone calls, video calls. You can have up to 50 people, and then 250 on the enterprise account. In one room, you can share a screen. You can split off into separate rooms, and it's end-to-end encrypted. And the only like software or messaging device that the penetration tests have not been able to access yet. But please prove me wrong if that's the case. That's the one that I like to use. People get kind of weirded out by it because you send a link, like you can download it on your phone as an app, or you can just go to the website and get a link and then join it from anywhere. It's kind of like a seed phrase at the title of the room. So people have to know what you're titling it for them to enter, because that's the only like
Well,
negative. Oh, go,
I
go.
haven't used much of Jitsi, but when I did use it and checking it, look into it, it's basically just it's a WebRTC server, right? With turn and stun, it's following all those same protocols. Um, you WebRTC can be encrypted, however, you have to configure it correctly. I'll just talk about Twitter Spaces because that's what I've done the most research on. Twitter Spaces is the Periscope code base, and and whatever they've added, right? And that's a fork from Meet Echo, which is Janus. And if you know how Janus works and you know a little bit of the Twitter internals, you can do certain things. And I think that idea of being able to manipulate how the clients in a WebRTC configuration work can allow the user to pass in other additional commands to the client to be able to do certain tasks. I haven't gotten like super deep into it, but I would suspect that same would work with Jitsi, depending on how it's configured and who's configured it.
What
If
I
that makes
heard
any sense.
from some people who they came from the cyber security world, like what is it called, like data security, and they were the ones who introduced me to it, and it was a bunch of like individual kind of people like you guys that built it. But I need to. My memory isn't that great from those months, so I'll find out how or who. But it's been helpful to me. Yeah, take it away. I see a hand.
Yeah. No, I just have three things to say. The first one is like I remember when Periscope so just start with a legal transition to running inside Twitter so few years ago. There is no, I think it's less than 6 years ago. I didn't remember so well. I remember that. And you are right. I think it's Alaska we're talking. Right now, a few days ago, the source code for all the Twitter platform were leaked. I remember the forum were leaked exactly, but yesterday Twitter just got
January 3rd
down
with
a
the
few minutes.
GCA with GitHub.
Yeah,
Is that what you're referring to? The GitHub open source from the
yeah. Oh no,
employee,
it's not open
January
source.
3rd?
No,
It,
past employees, while they were leaving, were making private code
yeah,
public. Twitter
yeah,
internal
exactly.
code.
That's a leaked. Exactly. Thank you. That's a legal. It's not an open source. It's a private code. So it's like a illegal activity just to spear and share that source code of Twitter. That's the reason because Twitter just gone down. I don't know, just yesterday. But if you want to study about how Twitter really works, I recommend to you that find that leak. There is maybe in some forums on the surface web, there is no necessary to go in that onion URL and something like that. And in the other hand, for the last, there is some different area inside cybersecurity. You have the operation cybersecurity, the technical focuses on cyber defense and offensive, and there is another area just again like a compliance. Is more in the relation that you say about data privacy. Yeah, there is no necessary that you have some technical skill or technical knowledge about it, and just you everything that you must do to join to the cybersecurity and compliance area is just a study about some laws, about some compliance and applications, how the application works, the policies, normal policies between some countries, some states, and something like that. It's not
Okay.
so strong barrier for me. So it's the first step. And there is
I
also
would
a
thank you.
certification that it's welcome. There is a lot also to all certification that you can do to try to join the compliance of cybersecurity areas like
Oh.
CISSP, CASFC. I remember the another one.
Sorry, I'm gonna have to write this down. CASAB.
CISSE
CA, yeah,
or
that
CA.
one. Thank you.
Yep.
CISP. That's one. The another one is like CSFPC. I remember like cybersecurity fundamental professional is data, something like that. And there is other certification in the country in the United States. that helps you to find a job inside a compliant cybersecurity area. So I recommend to you to study the certification, take it, and just prepare a resume, a curriculum. That's all. It's not so hard to show in cybersecurity in that area particularly.
Well, you're talking to a grown-up like finger painter, filmmaker. I taught myself because somebody asked me who he turned out to be a little bit different than as he appeared at the surface for a while, but like taught myself how to read Solidity and was doing negotiations and things of that nature for him back then. So what happened? I literally have so many tabs open because I am listening to like a new language when I hear everyone speak. I'm fascinated by it all. Like in college, I studied criminal profiling, and this is a lot like that. Like the friends, the card is removed. Like in this case,
Sorry, I can hear you.
Yeah, I
So
can't hear.
I'm the
It's
only
in and
one.
out for me.
views of the person I
Oh,
just
me too.
found to be fascinating and to me like watching like looking at the names up there and connecting the dots from what I know in the past 3+ years in the through yeah sorry my brain is trying to bifurcate right now. Okay, that's odd. Well, I'll have to call back. But it's sorry. I'm gonna mute. I have to focus on the fucking banks. God damn it! 1 second.
Yeah, no, I agree with all those comments. Is that culo? What? How? No, LD.
Cuello, or just call me
Cuello,
Neck.
cuello, cuello. Okay, I was like, what?
Yeah, no
uh,
problem, no problem.
and one of the things though I've been that's been being talked in a couple other channels that I'm in is man with AI and the speed that it's coming out with, I think a lot of those compliance jobs might end up going away. Because compliance is I mean, it's not easy. I'm not gonna just broaden and say that it's an easy thing to do, but um I think it's definitely gonna be something that
It's
it's gonna.
easy is that the other areas of cybersecurity to join, I think is the word to say.
Yes, yeah,
It's not easy, but it's easy than I work in a technical area and focuses in the savings area more specifically. So it's more easy to join in the compliance area than in my area.
exactly.
Well, the thing with the AI though is like what concerns me about that, and I've had this concern since I remember in Clubhouse there was like these town halls that they would have, and it was they would have the like owners or the faces of Clubhouse at least like answer questions that people had, and one of them was about how their algorithm worked and the unconscious coding bias, which I find just to be a ridiculous term because it was coded by somebody so who has a conscious, they're alive, they're breathing, etc. And that there was nothing that they could do about it. And all I could think was, well, why don't you have obstacles in the way? And with the AI situation as it stands, I don't know why they wouldn't have somebody there, like compliant or not compliant, like play defense, like make sure that there's like some moral or ethical element to what is being built. I mean, otherwise it's terrifying. So I don't know why they don't try and code better, which probably sounds super bad, but
There is another reason about that you are talking about. This. The first one is that the cheapest development is the new one. The second is that company don't want to pay a certification or some course to get
I
better
know,
developments inside
I
their
know.
companies.
It makes me
And
nauseous and so sad. Because I know you're
And
not wrong, but it's like, but that's this whole like move towards efficiency is where people get so screwed hard.
that's the reason because most of the best development and hackers goes to bug bounty programs because they have a better salary with so less bounties that they have on in the rewards for per month. So nobody wants to develop for a salary that's just like a low cost program.
But why would they
It's,
be a low salary? Your protection in this, like, so I work in entertainment, right? And I was
mm,
first hacked in 2013 by Adobe. Like, that was what they traced. And then they found some other, like, Pegasus is the term that it was called, um, on my devices. Um, hence the burner phone because it was quote unquote cleared up. And then, like I said, that person I worked for, not a good guy, whatever, whatever. Until it gets further looked into, like I'm using a burner, it's fine. But as someone who I now have my own entertainment company, I with data and hard drives and like I'm gonna need servers and hosting and all of that because I'm not gonna be utilizing AWS or anything of that nature. To me, like that's the one of the most important roles. Like they should be in the C level. Like you have your chief executive officer, there should be a chief security officer if there is, and I'm just an idiot and don't know that, or like a chief cybersecurity officer that like has a whole team with every element that you just mentioned. Like I would rather put my money on that because otherwise all other money will just be wasted because you're, especially if you're in the public eye, they they do anything they can to get at you. Like if they think they can get money from you, they try. And I'm not having that. No thank you. No sir, no ma'am. Not today or tomorrow. That's just me. I also pay my people like a lot because I believe you should get what you pay for in life. So, you know.
yes, the company is so bigger than that. You have a point, but it's not like a high professional point to view because you can have a company with serverless. For example, you have a company with no
Because
development just to
I
third
can't
party
afford
clients.
them. I can't afford them yet. And once I do, it's like that's go time, and that's international media distribution with like the largest distributors out there. But I'm a
But
disruptor in this space,
there's a
so
couple of things there that because with Cuello's comment like to what you were saying, Admiral, like it's fuck, where do I say, how do I start? Okay, so one thing is like AI and AI governance and development and what's going into that. Another thing is like personal security and protecting yourself from being a target, and then the other is using infrastructure, whether it's Azure, Amazon, or another PaaS service. um like those are all different things, and yeah, they can be all in one. But like using cloud infrastructure, I disagree with you in that statement. Like I think it's totally
I
fine.
do
It's how
too.
you, I think it's fine. It's how you configure it, how you, you know, uh, give access to certain people, how you build your infrastructure, within that space. Um, uh, I think, like for me, I think more talks need to be around data governance and privacy. Um, like there's a bill being proposed right now,
Really,
S686, that is more about like the supply chain and who's doing business with foreign adversaries and in China. And I don't like it. I disagree with it. I think it gives a lot of overreach to the government without oversight. And yeah, I think that the conversation and the effort should be put better suited, like being put into making stronger laws around data governance and protecting the
Yep.
data, because ultimately, you have small businesses, like everyone's collecting data. Like let's not lie to each other, right? Everyone's collecting
I
data,
know.
and
I
how
hate
much
it, but
data is
it's true.
collected and put together, um, is really like the big thing, right? From the small people that are like, Twitch streamers or YouTubers or influencers or whatever, they're collecting data too. And then you have your businesses, right, that are
The
collecting data.
analytics.
Well, that and like
That's
emails,
what
phone
influencers call
numbers, and
it.
stuff.
CRM,
Like, so like,
analytics. Check
what
out
one
how
thing
many
is
people follow you.
people forget, like, there's businesses around selling data, right? And these if big guys, platforms like Instagram, Twitter, they're selling your data, right? And they may not be selling specific data points to your name, but they're definitely selling data, and they could be doing that too, right? Then you have all their larger data miners like LexisNexis, People's Data Lab, all these larger data mining companies that anyone can open accounts for. LexisNexis is probably a little bit harder, but like anyone can open up these other services, and have paid accounts that give you tons of data on people.
Wait, can you get accounts to have an account that looks at companies? Or does it have to be
Yeah.
individuals?
For companies, there's one called here, I just dropped the name, zoominfo.com. Zoominfo will give you, like, let's say you're in a particular industry, like event planning, right? And you're looking for people that hire event planners. You can find tons of companies and then it'll give you contacts within that company, positions. It'll give you emails. It'll give you phone numbers. I mean, that's what that's what their business is for. It's for B2B, for data, for this exact reason, whether to fuel your sales pipeline or, whatever other reasons you want to use that data.
And what if you were to put in data sales or sales of data? Could you like try and find the companies that do that the most?
I would imagine. Yeah, I don't see why not. I mean, I haven't looked for that specific term, but sure, I wouldn't, like, I don't see why not. But to finish my thought here, so that the whole thing is, it's like the conversation needs to be really had is, one is educating people that how to secure the device. Make sure that you're using updates, right? Obviously you can't force it, but it's that's definitely number one, how to protect yourself a little bit better, right? Just normal, I call them hygiene habits, right? Like, make sure you're using a password manager. Make sure, you have a VPN. That's not to, uh, uh, um, make you anonymous. It's to strengthen the communications between you and whatever you're dealing with, right? So that other people don't get it. But these I kind of went on a ramble here. I'm trying to find where I was trying to get across, but ultimately, I think, like, effort needs to be had, and discussion needs to be had on. Oh, here we go. So you have these smaller companies that are collecting data, right? But then they have breaches, right? They don't have people that are the in charge of security, right? They're using an MSP, like a third party, right? And they get
What's
exploited.
MSP?
A
Sorry
managed
for.
service provider, like a small vendor that comes in and does, like, whether it's handles your infrastructure, your help desk, your any of these types of services, right? There, so it's a vendor that does technology services, and
Like Amazon with their servers, something like that.
yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
thank you.
And so what you end up having is these breaches, right? But then they're not held liable, right? Because the data then gets out there. Like, so in this other group chat that I'm in, where this conversation came up, there is someone there that refuses to use anything where he is the product, right? So he's not on social media. He's not, and he says that yes, it is reduced on how much data he's collected. But I said, hey, you have credit cards, right? You pay things, right? You own a home, right? All of that is out there, and it's for you owning your home is public data, right? So if somebody, an adversary, right? Because the reason that we were talking about this is because of that bill, S686 or 636, and and that data is out there, so it makes it available for anyone to buy it, right? So limiting or what was creating bills around
Data privacy. Yeah.
forcing businesses over a certain amount of transactions to have to give the government and this new body access, like it just doesn't make sense. Because the value is in for the government. It's not for the people and the businesses. If anything, it's going to add to the small business added overhead, right? Because now they have to make sure they're abiding by all these compliances for this new bill, right? But ultimately, they don't get held liable when there are breaches, right? And that's where I think this needs to be like a perfect example of something where that needs to be addressed is like, people collect data, right? And that's fine. But if you're collecting data on let's say individuals and you have tons of it and you get breached and it comes out that you were the source, you should be held liable. You didn't protect that data, whether it was public or private, because you've accumulated all that data. You should have met certain you should have certain rules around it. Like it is something that is important, right? So it's like you just like it's if you're gonna go into that, then you have to know the costs to it, right? I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah, I
No, it
digress.
does. I mean, I've been saying for a very long time, I can't wait until somebody goes to the Supreme Court for Amendment 4 violations, illegal search and seizures. How is our data like? Not like, I know there's terms and conditions and people don't read them and they click, and therefore they're giving away, access to a lot of their data. But I am willing to bet dollars to donuts and donuts to dollars both ways to Sunday and back again that
Well, but that's a perfect point, right? That's a perfect starting point right there, right? Terms of service are so overcomplicated and they're written in legal terms, so the regular
in
people
the
don't know how to.
smallest font
Yeah,
ever.
well, that too, right? So one thing that I've thought about, and it was suggested, I forget by whom in Europe, to build something like similar to that of like the Creative Commons, where you have
Yep.
this universal indicator so that the user can understand it as to what they're signing up for, right? They may not know the language that's into it, but there's a universal indicator that's saying, okay, you're giving up X and Y for these
Even
reasons.
if it was an image, like the camera image, the microphone image, the
Yeah, I mean, similar to
text,
that, like
like
what Apple does.
your
If you have
history of search history, like literally you could make emojis and very simple, like a checklist. It would fit on half of a screen, and you would know what they had access to. Boom. As opposed to being like,
exactly.
they're not recording me, they're not seeing me. I'm
Yeah.
like, I'll look at my phone when it starts to get real funky and just be like, yo, bros, leave me alone. Like what you, and then I just start to get real weird with them. Real weird.
Yeah.
Because
So,
if they ever use that against me, it's just proof that they hacked in. So, like,
well, yeah, I mean, there's techniques people use, like, a lot of people like to use like catch-all emails. And then, so with a catch-all domain, you can specify a unique email for a unique service or for a particular service. And so then if that email, if you receive something on that email from someone that's not that service, you know that either they were breached or they sold your data. Like there's ways to get indicators, right? There's ways to put canaries out there.
I'm going to need to talk to you a bit more because, like, I've like yeah, somebody like last week, my Amazon account, someone tried to enter it 5 times or more and they locked me out. It wasn't me. Same with my Venmo, like, and it's all on, like I said, a different device, different login. Like, so, I wish I knew more in regards to how, like, I've literally said if I could just live in a Faraday cage, I would. Like, it would be so much
But I
more
don't think that's
peaceful.
I see. I don't agree with that either. Like I like that. Communication is here for
It's
betterment,
a
right? If you wanna,
what I
I
have to
wanna
have it for
participate.
work. I've so badly I do. And you know what happens every time work starts going for me, Chase? All my devices shut down. My computers start to be remote access, like things are moving on my screen. My camera, the little green light goes on, and this is a Mac. So like everyone's like, "But Macs are the hardest to get into." And I'm like, "I know that, but they that's what happened." And then they shut down and I can't turn them on again. And I'm sitting on, like, it's beyond frustrating because when they take away your access to, like, when the phone just stops working, right? And then the computer is done working, like, I remember for 3 months I had just an iPad that I was using to try and communicate with people, and I've gone multiple months with no phone before, where it was okay, it was like old school, I'm gonna meet you here at this time, and that's what I had to do, because no matter what I would like not do it, I wasn't even on social media forever. Like, this started during COVID, and because I'm kind of a hermit, I like to create a lot of things and do a lot of, like, I don't mind alone time. I love alone time. But I also love to make ensembles and teamwork. Like, I am a producer. I come from theater and film and event production, which is funny that you mentioned that, but it's just like, that's a collaborative process. And if you don't have the ability to collaborate, or you end up looking, 2 years later through your spam email, and you see all of the emails that were very important, and you wondered, well, why wasn't I invited to that thing? And then you find them,
But see,
and
I think though that, I mean, first, if you're experiencing that or have experienced that, I'm, like,
I've been experiencing that since 2013.
yeah. So I would definitely, find some, service or company that can help you identify those
They're
because
so expensive, which I totally understand. I've talked to a few of them. Jonathan Scott actually helped me, and my phone was a lot better after he helped me, until someone that I used to work for got very angry for a silly kind of reason. And then things started to get weird again. So, but
well,
like
but what I wanted to say is just like,
$1,000 was a quote,
you can definitely put
15,000.
mitigations, right? You can take steps so that it doesn't hinder your business, right? If like, if that's, if I were in your situation, the way I would handle it is, all right, screw it. Let's just wipe everything out, start fresh, buy new gear, whatever the cost is, right?
I did.
Because it's part of, what you're doing as far as your business, and then
I
put
did.
those proper appropriate steps in place so that you can mitigate these things in the future.
I think I just need a better list of the steps, because I've done that multiple times now. New computers, new, like, iClouds even, and all of, like, just starting fresh. And people think I'm insane, because it's like, well, why, who, you? But this is about Alberto, but it's the privacy issue. It's the like the fact that um, the like, and going back to like the looks rare thing, I know that this is it might seem minimal or minuscule, like, but just to get a reading of the room, how much involvement have you gentlemen had in like the NFT trading space and the marketplace platforms?
Very little here and there.
Carl?
Hardly none. But I put something in the nest for you.
Okay.
Secure Mac.
Oh, thank you.
That you might want to follow them and educate yourself with this guy. He ran he ran the hacker group, the Irvine Underground, and he's
Okay.
always had stuff at DEF CON. And he's a Mac,
Okay.
and he wrote the first antivirus for Macs.
Oh my God, thank you. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. Thank you. And then Alaskoshi, do you have any experience in the NFT marketplace?
Yeah, I just a couple months ago, I guess, or so, I got some minted some Wildcats, the Solana ones, and then I bought a music
Uh,
NFT.
okay, so why I keep mentioning the looks rare element is wash trading primarily. And there's also market manipulation tied into Looks Rare. If you look into that platform, where you can sell and list things that have been delisted on other platforms, they had airdrop tokens. You earn tokens every time you sell or trade or transfer on that platform. And when it came out, well, there was a lot of back end holes, if you will, that at the time, like when I was in these NFT rooms, but I was working for someone in cybersecurity, and I knew about these holes. Whenever I would mention it, I would be told to be quiet because I was just going to cause fear. And if I, made people afraid, then, I wouldn't be welcome, is what the message was. Because I would say, well, have you checked the code? Because at that point I could read Solidity. And people would be like, why are you scaring people? Like, you don't. And I was like, but don't you see, like, in block 11, line like 74, like, isn't that worrisome? And I just started DMing people, and I would still speak of it, but with Looks Rare, it's in the 28 million airdrop. That is something that at this point in time, they, like, actually, I can probably go to their Etherscan and find out, because how much they actually have within their, let's see, Looks Rare token. Here we go. They have 69,504 holders, 2,805,154 total transfers, and holy shit. Their circulating supply is 75,707,333 Fully diluted market cap is 119 million. So it's like, to have them say, we're going to do a 28 million airdrop from Alberto's fake account worries me a lot, because that's something that people will fall for, and if they look up his name, they will see that he is a respected member of his cybersecurity community, which makes me think this is definitely a targeted, planned attack to divert attention from those behind what's going on. Because, 75 still leaves 50 million, in the Looks Rare, like how much Ether or USD that they have circulating. And I haven't clicked that link in the link tree, but I'm guessing it leads to very nefarious pages, because Looks Rare has not announced anything of that nature that I am aware of at all. And they would be the first to announce such a huge... Nobody announces the amount of the airdrop before they airdrop it in NFTs. And airdrops are something that the, securities and the DOJ are looking at as a way of tax evasion and market manipulation by, sending out assets that are worth a certain amount and create, like, it's price fixing, as I know it to be. So that worries me a bit. And also the fact that there is mention that he's an advocate for NFTs, like going back to this list that he posted. The first one says, first hacker sent to prison in Uruguay, darknetdiaries.com, episode 25, books, Amazon. It all looks like him, right? Hack not to crime, advocate, hashtag NFTs, linkedin.com/in/nofear75. And then you have, and that's Vanda Burrows, which I'm going to look them up after this. And then SKR Covey, locked account, crazy name with a gutter cat, like, and that is, I think that's a board. Is that a Pepe Ape Yacht Club or a, here, look at that PFP. Is that Pepe Ape Yacht Club?
No,
Or Mutant?
that's some kind of mutant.
Okay. And then we have a Gutter Cat Gang. Like, these are all, like, large NFT collections. A Daniel Hill with the QPVYZYYY, like 45865. BAYC hashtag machine learning engineer. Don't chill under my tweets, please. Not interested in derivatives. A Daniel Hill Q. I wonder if that's its address. If you were to put those together, it says NFT advisor and founder, Token Collab LLC, not financial advice. A Daniel Hill, collector, like, and he has the name A Daniel Hill too. Like, so the fact that, like, I mean, NFTs are not the main, that's not the main focus or time where you guys spend your time. Like, I don't remember seeing all of the NFT mentions in the other list, but if you have that up, Alberto, like, could you repost the list of the original 26 again?
Well, yeah, actually, I have many lists and screenshots. Yeah, I can read some of them.
A Minter
Even though,
32.
yeah, no problem.
Thank you. Okay. Enemy and NFT Metatron. Okay. Alpha Panda 1. Oh, shit. Cryptonoms, Banana Anime. Okay, yeah. Check if you're eligible for round 1 of 3. Linktree, linktr.ee/looksrare.org. For more information, please visit our website. So, oh God Almighty. Looks Rareo. I'm looking that up because that's not their actual Twitter handle. Looks Rareo. Like, people really don't pay attention to how things are spelled. Looks Rareo. Search. People. Looks rare. View all. Galactic Alien, looks rare sales, looks rare NFT, looks rare ETH, looks rare. Okay, this is weird. It looks wrecked. This is the same dude who has your Web3 domain, bro.
That surprised me. Oh, I'm surprised.
What?
Oh, I'm surprised. Are you kidding? I'm sorry. I'm not an actor. I'm not sorry.
You're a
I'm not.
terrible actor. You're a
I know.
terrible.
No. How about this? How about this? Oh, are you serious? No, you kid. No, come. No, you kidding. Oh yeah. No, hold on. No, really? Oh my God.
Whatever.
Hold on.
Found it.
They mean the same person. Oh my fucking God. Oh my God. No. Oh, you mean that's the same person that the sister, that's Alberto Hill, that Web3? No, that's,
Yeah,
I don't
and
believe
he's
in
an
accidents.
idiot because, like,
There are no accidents near. No, there are no
did I
accidents.
tag him to come in here?
Invite everybody. I mean, yeah, I mean, invite the good. I mean, there's
Let's
good,
invite
but
Looks Wrecked, shall we? Let's see how
yeah.
big of balls he has. $10 says they're tiny.
Well, man, I've never,
Not your
no
balls,
comments. JC, I
Alberto.
won't
Not
enter
your
into, you know
balls.
what, so no comments.
Not your balls. Not yours. So this is the guy that has the project and the contract that everything was. I just pinned it to the nest. And it's
Just meanwhile, Tracy and Carl, and it's a question that is blowing my mind. Okay, imagine this is this cannot happen, but okay, I have albertohill.com, and then somebody else has albertohill.com as well registered. Okay, that cannot that cannot happen. Well, yeah, in theory. Okay, never mind. It's not the problem. But okay, somebody registered Alberto Hill, that Web3. That is me. I registered that name is, and I bought that Web3 domain. That's okay. Web3 domains, it's not only a name and then you link that into a DNS and that's it. No, it's like you have information about your wallet, your social media account, pictures. You can store a lot of information about yourself in a Web3 domain. I mean, Actually, using that as a way of accessing to a website is probably the less not the far away from being the most important thing you will take into account right now when getting a web3 domain, because it's a pain in the ass to host a website in a decentralized way, and on IPFS it's like, okay, fuck, I mean, because, let me go
Yeah.
to GoDaddy. Yeah, but okay, and two people register that. Alberto hit that NFT. Okay, when you are going to resolve that, you're not going to resolve that into a IP linking that serves you a website. Actually, it's linked to information such as a wallet address that you can get found cryptos to. Okay, two people with that registration information the same. I want to send something to Alberto Hill that website. Okay, Alberto Hill will get
And
into
who's
his.
the registrar is a question, because that's something
No,
with like,
I mean, no, the question is, how can you handle a collision of domains in a Web 3.0 scenario? That's
well,
mind blowing.
somebody else is going to get it. So, like, somebody got me my first ENS domain when I rejoined after I was locked out of my MetaMask. And even though I had the seed phrase, it wouldn't let me in. It was the one that I had my Bored Apes in and then sold. And then I was like, well, I need to learn from the bottom up because, I obviously don't know enough about the tech side of all this. I came into this space thinking it was all, about artist rights and, woohoo, royalties and, self-governance and like I get to be in control of my IP, blah, blah, blah. And then realize, oh shit, I have a lot I have to learn. So I went to, what was it? Not Bybit, it was oh god, what was the name of that website? It was so ridiculous. It won't come to me right now, but it will. But they took the top 1,500 people on Twitter and they gave them all their own token, like immediately. And then people would, post art in there, and it was like everyone thought it was like the ickiest, yuckiest, platform in comparison to OpenSea that had their noses in the air at that point because the BAYC was on the rise, etc., etc. I earned enough on there just by posting 2 pieces of my art, cashed that out for ETH, then reopened a new OpenSea account. And somebody gave me, because I used to do graffiti, and so I went by Tagdoll. That's what all my other accounts like that got closed down, which if you look through them, like there's nothing that I'm posting that's bad at all. I think it was more just my voice in spaces, but besides the point. So I, what was I going to say? I just lost my train of thought. What was I saying? What was I saying?
Basically, I was asking, how do you
Oh,
handle a
ENS,
collision of
ENS,
domains?
ENS. People kept sending me things to tagdoll.eth, and I wasn't getting them. And I was like, I didn't want to be that person that was like, I didn't receive that gift that I didn't actually even ask for, but like, where is it? So I just didn't say anything. And turns out the guy who sent it to me kept himself as the registrar, because what most people don't know is when you get an ENS domain, when you gift one to somebody, like the name of a project or, their Twitter handle name or whatever it might be to make it easier to make a transaction. And now you can actually send directly to a .ens name. You just type it in, type in the amount, and wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. You'll get an NFT in response to that transaction. But if you don't have the registrar as the person, like, so I set the person's address, which you can get on OpenSea, as the registrar, because otherwise another individual is going to receive all of those NFTs and or ETH and or whatever currency it might be, dependent if you're on unstoppable domains or whatever one you're working with. So having something so similar and aligned like that with the laws taking place, like, my brain's going in a lot of directions right now, Alberto. Also, like, wrecked, bro. Like, let's have some fun. You want to get
Yeah,
wrecked? Let's get wrecked.
no, yeah, let's forget about this fucking thing that I don't think it has a solution. I
I
mean,
think,
yeah,
but
it has a solution. Nobody
Alberto,
can, yeah.
it's the.
We're not going to solve this. I mean, here.
I know we're
I
not
mean,
going to solve it, but
yeah, and
I.
no, yeah, and we're, yeah, we. I mean, noise
It
needs to be
probably sounds
created.
silly and dumb.
Awareness.
I know
Yeah,
because it's NFTs and all of that, but $28 million sent to the wrong. Like, did you go to that link tree?
I
Did you?
didn't click anything because I don't give a fuck about this anymore, Mark. I'm tired of all this fucking shit. I mean, come on,
Okay.
do it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay. Well, at least there's a timestamp of everything you've done to say that it's not you.
I mean, it's not me. That's not the point. I mean I mean it won't also costing me any damage. Okay, my image, maybe stupid people. Yeah, that's okay. Happened before. Because I was supporting Jonathan Scott, and because of that, somebody who hated him started hitting him, and well, then it came me. I have been through that. I only lost like a couple of hundred of women following me because I was somebody who was somebody who I was I was somebody who didn't support and encourage women into IT, and some people started tweeting, oh fuck, I don't know, insulting me, and I asked one of them, okay, did you actually listen to the recording you are referring to? That you are saying that okay that I'm this and no, but I read that everybody was kicking you, and no, I didn't
I
listen
thought
to.
I'd kick too. That's how
Yeah,
it.
so that's it. And okay, but if you were there, you will hear that I was actually saying that I encourage women into to enter into cybersecurity. I think that more women we need more women in cybersecurity. That
And
only
female.
20% of the workforce in the cybersecurity field is with women. In NFTs, according to statistics, it was like 20
12.
something percent, which was for me too low. I mean, that number wasn't,
It
but
went
still,
up to
it was
20.
far below. I
It
don't know.
was
It
it
doesn't
was
matter. It was far below.
12% last time.
That's it. Okay. It doesn't matter the number. The fact is that I was saying that we need more women in all of those fields, and I was supporting, encouraging. And you, who know me, know that whenever
Yeah.
somebody approaches me, no matter if it's a woman, a man, a trans, any, I
Treat them
mean,
as a human.
everybody gets my support and encourage, and I try to make that people feel that. Everything that I can in order to make that person feel confident that they can do it because they can sometimes so scary. So I mean, I have a question. I would like to enter into some. Okay, don't worry. Why do you want to enter? That's my first question. I try to know the person. It's not the same an 18-year-old guy from the USA, from a mid-class family, that somebody from India who is 30 something, has a family. I don't know. Is his background is has nothing to do with IT? Okay, I try to know about the person, and then I try to find a way of okay, you can follow this route, you can do this. Everybody, I try to encourage. Okay, fuck. I have been through this. I mean, I don't care. People hit me. I know who I am. I know. I mean, you won't hurt
I
me.
know all of
I'm
that.
going to prove. No, it's not the point. The point is that these fucking profiles. Okay. They shouldn't be there. I mean, that's it's like why? I mean, we shouldn't be here discussing this. It's something that is, as Coach was saying, Twitter has. Oh, I mean, we can guess. I mean, yes,
That's
this
why I
looks
think
like
it
bots.
should be
This
discussed
this
here and
this look like.
recorded because
Go
it
ahead, sorry.
is recorded by Twitter, and they should have because you can subpoena Twitter Spaces, you can subpoena Discords, and with what's going on with they are going after NFT traders and collectors because of their blatant disregard for the legal structures of their countries and the international, you know, trading like laws, period. Like I've read too many court cases in the last 2.5 days alone of that are recent, like coming to light, like where it is like they have quotes from people's quote unquote what they thought was a private Discord chat where they're talking about, you know, utilizing people as exit liquidity, laughing about it and how stupid they are, and, you know, all of these things that people think is not, but like because of that, they're facing 25 years in prison. Like, it's not like NFTs might seem like,
Okay, but you know what? I am out of anesthesia. I don't give a fuck. I mean, the fucking
okay,
concept of society, community, is all a fucking lie. I'm on. What is community when the community is near? No, there's no community. Neo, there's no spoon. Yeah, what's a spoon? No spoon. There's
he
yeah,
put his kid
it's all
to bed.
illusion.
He was
No, 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 I know. That's not the point. The point is that the concept of community and blah blah blah. It's all a fucking lie.
well, not
It's
for everybody because we're here, and maybe it might
oh,
be small, but you, for the most part, yes, you are right. Community
yeah,
is
well,
a major divide,
I really appreciate you being here, guys. I really love you. I love
but
all of you.
it
Yeah, I know,
starts
but
small,
this
and
is not
then
the place for
people,
me because
they
I mean, yeah,
gravitate
but
to real communities. That's how I've seen it. It can be 2 people at first, and then 3, and then 4. Because when community, it's like the quote, however you enter something is how you exit something. When these quote unquote communities bust out of like, boom, like a mushroom cloud almost, and everyone is retweeting and liking, and they're all a part of this thingy majiggy, woohoo, we're in this together.
yeah, you can
That's,
sell out 10,000 pieces of give an image. Yeah, but you can not have the support of 100 people
you
trying
won't
to
even
help
get
some.
10 people or 5
Well,
people when you
okay,
reach
okay,
it,
okay. Ah, well, okay. I really appreciate that. Okay,
which
yeah.
is heartbreaking, and also why like I'm involved
No,
with
yeah, I really
2
appreciate
NFT
that. I mean,
projects, and then I just
I
speak with
did no
individuals that I
fuck
learn from.
fucking this. I mean, fuck everybody. I mean, that's okay. I don't give a fuck.
Well, I give a fuck. I give
Fuck
a
me,
fuck
fuck
about
you.
you, and I won't apologize about that. I care. That's that. Sorry.
Okay, just, no, Mark, just don't leave me alone with you know what, and that's it. I mean, that's all.
Bro,
All I
Chachi,
have to do.
when you see me at the airport in Uruguay, you're gonna like be like, I should have probably not said that so many times and questioned her because I am a woman who keeps my word. It's what I pride myself on the most. As
Well,
Mr.
I trust you.
Riveter, am I
And
too close to
you know
my
what,
word?
you know what it takes for me to tell a person that I trust that person. Probably those car chases. Okay. Normally, what they hear from me is, I trust nobody. I tell everybody, don't trust anybody. Don't even trust myself. Yeah.
No, I
And like
get that,
told
but
you, I
like
trust you.
when
I told you, I
somebody
trust
says they're
you. So
going to do something,
yeah,
especially
I'm
when
going
it
to.
comes to a profession, like and work and collaboration, to me, like that's where I'm very, very literal. That means you do it. Like I have no patience for those because it's happened to me a lot in my industry. That's why, like, I can get a lot done solo. Do I love having a team? Yeah, but it's it is what it is, and they do let you down over time, but not everybody does. What's that?
Up until that, my experience is like 100% have done it in the last 2 years. Yeah, but it's just a number. Somebody eventually will know.
Well, this Margaret Cleary, doxed Margaret, is gonna be flying into Uruguay. I already looked up the ticket prices, so hope you don't let me down and I have a ride from the airport because I won't know where I'm going. I mean, actually, I
Well,
will. I'll have it
I
all mapped
mean,
out.
I will be in place, so no worry. You won't have to go to say, okay, this is going to be a documentary. No, it won't be a documentary filming in real.
Eventually, I think it would be brilliant with all of your recorded spaces. You have a pre, the during, and
No,
the
fuck, I
post.
mean, that I won't be arrested for this fucking tweet, this fucking project. I mean, so that's what I meant. That I will get you in the airport.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. It's recorded and I'm saying the F word with a U and a C and a K.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for those who were here this morning, Sam Baxley was there. Oh my fucking god, I never learned. Yeah, how dare me? What it was funny. Yeah, you missed that, Margaret. But yeah, it's one thing that Tracy and Carl know well enough. Oh, how dare you?
What would I do? What'd I miss?
You meet like actually a person who is extremely talented, comedian from LA. That yeah, is a very special person, and she uses the word "fuck" much more than any of us together. Yeah, all of us together.
Wait, what's his name?
Okay, yeah, this is the word is so small. You probably know her. Sam Baxley,
Sam
Samantha Baxley.
Baxley. Oh,
Yeah.
so,
Yeah, if you heard, how dare you associate that to a person, you know her.
well,
How dare you,
I used to go to
bitch?
stand-up comedy literally every night for a while when I was really, really depressed because I lived really close to the Comedy Store and the Laugh Factory, like right in between the two. So I would walk there and I would watch all of the comedians practice their sets and watch the open mics and just like study because I think they're some of the most talented performers in like the way that they can move energy and around in a crowd is with the same set again and again. And like they started to be like, why are you here? And I was like, I had a like I was it was a very low moment, dark time for me. So like even talking to people was like I had a lot of anxiety about it, but I just like slowly started to warm up to these people. And I remember like one of them, one of the comedians who he's very large now. I mean, they're all very large now, which is I'm looking at like, oh wow, that 2016 was a long time ago now, which is kind of crazy. But like he gave me this $2 bill, and I was like, what's this? And he was like, I always keep them. They're for good luck. Okay, just hold on to it unless you meet someone to give it to, then do that. I was like, okay, thank you. Like what? And it's I ended up giving that to someone and then it ended up back with me somehow. So the name sounds extremely familiar, so I'm sure at some point in time I saw if she does stand up. Yeah. I don't know who I haven't seen do stand up. I saw a lot of people who shouldn't do stand up do stand up. A lot of females who don't know how to do stand up at all because all they do is talk about sex in the wrong way. Anyways, I'm rambling. But are you getting
I'm trying to find Samantha's bird.
the bird?
Alberto knows what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah,
Well,
but you cannot
secrets
tell what the
don't
bird
make
is.
friends.
You can only see and hear the bird. Carl, you have to find.
Secrets don't make friends. Secrets, I can't remember the end, but it looked like that. I forget how that goes actually. Da, 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 da. Sorry, I got all quiet there. Had to have a IRL conversation. Let's change topics then. I didn't mean to make you uncomfortable.
No, you didn't make me uncomfortable. I really appreciate trying to help me. Yeah.
And Carl, you're a badass. Carl Dawes just makes me want to be like Carl does. He's a doer. Hello, Emmanuel. How are you?
Well, what do you mean I'm a badass?
What do you mean? What do I mean? Have you
What
heard
did
you
you mean?
speak?
How bad
You
am I?
barely speak, but when you do, it's so poignant and so like hitting a nail with a dart. Just like boom, like the pointy part of a nail with the dart, just bullseye like that. And then you just mute again and you're chilling. I don't know what you're doing, but if you're multitasking, you are something else. And yeah. That's what I mean by being a badass. Emmanuel?
Okay.
Yeah, hi everyone. How's it going? I have to admit I am just in the process of sleeping off like in a second, but then I got this notification that Alberto was speaking. I was like, oh, you know what? Just turn on your phone and just, listen in.
Thank
And
you. Thank
so
you
Well,
for
here I
remember
am.
this moment. Remember this moment. Yeah. How are you?
Good, good, Alberto. Check it. I sent you a message the other day. Give it a check. I've been meaning to introduce you to a few InfoSec folks, and I just think your story's pretty awesome. But yeah, no, like I said, I was just in the process of sleeping when I got the notification. So, what are you guys talking about?
Margie?
we're talking about the lack of Twitter's response to the use of Alberto's name when on now 38 different accounts. Here, I'm going to delete that because he won't come. He's a douchebag, anyways. So if you look at the second tweet in the Jumbotron, or 27 fake profiles now, and they all have very popular PFPs, as in NFTs. I don't know how familiar you are with NFTs. And the first tweet is what really started the room off because I feel like looks rare should also probably. I'm actually going to comment on that right now. At looks. This is.
Yeah, that's a mess. So normally you have these terrible kind of scammers who just like tag like all the popular NFT people. But then this is not just like a regular scammer. They're actually using Alberto's handle
Mm-hmm.
up there, which is it seems a bit targeted.
Yeah,
Um,
and it's the handle underneath it that looks rario, like if or how is it spelled? It's
yeah, it's Luxra. It's a
no,
marketplace.
they
It's not
spelled
even
it.
the right one. Yeah,
It's
it's
K
a scam. Yeah.
looks rario, which doesn't even exist on Twitter when I looked it up anymore. Like
Yeah, it's a scam on a scam. That's first grade phishing attempts right there.
yeah, against but it's like the use of his name in the 28 million airdrop with how much is in the looks rare. I went to their ether scan and I just so I wanted to. He started a room, but every time he tried to bring me up as a speaker or anyone else, the room ended for me at least. I didn't know if it ended for you, Alberto, or
No. For me, I was waiting there and nobody was showing up. I wasn't watching at the screen, but was saying, how curious. Nobody's entered into the space. Okay, when you show me that was a good explanation of
four
what was going
times. Four
on.
times it happened where I entered, was requested, came up.
But for the record, it's not the first time that I want to host a space regarding a certain topic and I cannot do it. Yeah. Yep. I have now that feature. That service is not being provided to me because I'm a special user. Yeah.
Wait, you what special? What do you
Okay.
need?
Last year when I talk about, okay, I started analyzing the security breaches of Twitter. Um, I started to do my research on what was going on. Um, a company that was involved in cybersecurity lost access to was hacked. It was a company that was verified. I mean, at that point, verification was not something that you could buy. It was a security company that was having a Twitter account, but that was hacked. And within 30 minutes that they lost control of the account, they reported that to Twitter, the company. Okay. Uh, then I read in Bleeping completed. After a week, the company that was hacked and lost access to the account and the account started to post the tweets related to NFTs, the company could not recover still the control of the account. The account is still under the control of the hacker. Uh, and okay, that was okay. I had to talk about that. Like, at the same time was going on. The thing that okay, I was somebody. I got to know how to. It was possible to access and read everybody's DMs. Just sending something. I mean, doing something. It was a walk in the park to access to anybody's DMs and read anything. Grab all your messages. Okay, then I was making fun and I was like, well, for something Twitter called them direct messages, not private messages, because they are not private. I mean, if I want, I can read all of them. Anybody can read all of the message. Yeah. So I started analyzing different things about security on Twitter and what's going on, different articles. And I said, okay, I will open a space and I will talk about this. And I named the space, okay, maybe it was my fault, the death of Twitter. Okay, maybe that wasn't a good name, but okay, what can a name make any difference when hosting a space? Well, I started a space, it was a scheduled one. Okay, somebody show up. Kay, hi Kay, pick microphone, drop, disappear. Azure, hi Azure, welcome, disappear. People showing up, 30 minutes. I was alone in the space, like, I don't know, 30 people had shown up and vanished. Fuck. Then I said, Azure thought that I was joking, that I was making something to make fun of them. And I told her, no, I just can't, I don't know what's going on. Can you open a space? So she opened a space, and yeah, I could enter there. The space worked without any problem, but I couldn't open my space about the death of Twitter, talking about the security issues analysis that I made. Um,
Which is
that's
funny because they let go of so many of their security people. So like, you would think that it would be easier to talk about security issues on here. Sorry,
well, actually,
bad
at this
joke.
point, I mean, I have no idea because at one point I was really okay, but right now I think, okay, how competent is the people in Twitter in order to actually all the information that they grab about us, all the things that they know about us, okay, I, when you realize that actually Twitter has certain issues and they cannot track the information of users, and if they want to know about certain users in the database, they lose track of some people and they don't know what happened with them. Yeah, okay, then you realize that they have a little problem when it comes to managing the information of their system, and it is a complete chaos. Yeah, that
You know, you
happened
can
when
download your data. I just found that out. Like the
yeah, I have like, you know how many I have probably
I can
400
only.
gigabytes of information that I download every 30 days to have an updated.
Wow,
Yeah,
that is
no,
something else. What is it? Not professional Twitter. Is it support
nah,
settings
yeah,
and
but you know what?
privacy?
You know what? That information is okay. Click here to download the information that Twitter has about you. That okay, it's from the day zero until now. Everything you have said, all the images, every spaces also. Okay, is that all? No, that is not the information Twitter has. That is a lie. That is a file that has some things. Yeah. but that is not what we discussed. And there are obvious examples of things that are not included in that file, the zip file that you have to request and wait, I don't know, 24 hours to get a link to download the zip file.
Yeah, it
It's
takes
like
a while.
a portion of information. There are many things that happen in your. I mean, here we are here in Twitter Spaces. I am talking to you. Uh, if you see the recording using the web of this, you will see my face, my beautiful face, and you can call me hello, hi baby when you see my face
Nah,
talking when I speak.
you
Okay,
little
that
shit.
avatar of my page actually it's been on. I mean, if you analyze the traffic of the network that is being generated right now between this device and the server of Twitter because of this space, you will see that my profile picture is traveling from my hands to the server of Twitter. Okay, okay, those are tiny details. What's the use of the redundancy of sending that information from my device to Twitter when Twitter already has my profile picture? Why do they are making all this information as network traffic? I mean, it's completely unoptimized shit. You can actually drop spaces. You can clone people in spaces. You can actually, I don't know. It was a point where I was hosting a space with Adam and another Samantha as a co-host, and there was a lot of people. And some people, a person show up and disappear and send me a message. Why did you remove me from the space? And
Oh,
nobody
that's
has
happened to
removed
me
the
a
person.
lot.
Okay, well, you know what? Nobody has removed that person. That I can
Yep.
guarantee you. But yeah, it is so easy to out there. Okay, you can just send a network a packet to in the network, and you can make anybody in a space be removed from the space, not being a host or host. Yeah, and that causes so many headaches. But yeah, that can be done. You can do so many things that. It's incredible how nobody analyzes that. It's like fuck. Well, Adam reported that a year before everything happened. Adam was so fucking upset that pissed me off when he told me, okay, the person, the people in June, okay. I got really pissed off with Adam telling me what was going on in Twitter, and Adam, no, I mean, what Adam told me, I really trust him. I mean, it's information of quality, and it was scary. And he was. I never saw him so upset because he said, "Okay, the person in charge of beep is on vacations until August." Okay, if you want to speak because this is so fucking frustrating, and I think Adam was having trouble because of two-factor authenticator. Yeah, I love it. Yeah, I mean, I was talking about that kind of thing. I couldn't. Fuck, did I remove him? Fuck. Oh fuck. Oh. Fuck.
What? I invited
No.
Adam to speak, but
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, no, I think I did, and I hold on. I think it
did
was
you
my.
remove him?
Well, you
Fat
know what? With Adam,
fingers.
it's like no, I do it all the time with Adam.
You
And
do finger
it's my fault.
workouts. Your
I do
fat
it all the
fingers.
time with Adam. It's my fault. With Adam, it's all the time that I do it. It's like
Dude,
think
it's
that
like whenever
he's
somebody's
an
telling a
angel
sad
and he took
story
it in a
and I
great
hit.
way. Yeah, I mean, with Adam, it's all the time that I do this thing. Okay, see you. Okay.
Ooh, look at it.
What?
Yeah, so that's what we've been talking about, Emmanuel. Any thoughts, comments, observations?
Yeah, I'm struggling to stay awake, but I think so. I think I resonate with when Alberto said that Twitter is a bit of a chaos, because internally my account is still using the old information from like I don't know 2012, 2013. It still uses my old username, my old everything. There are features I do not have on my primary account, on my public account, but then I get to enjoy on like numerous accounts. So it
Like,
just the
like what? I feel like I'm so unaware of these features because I've been kind of, well, Twitter doesn't
right.
like me very much. So, like, what features are there?
Yeah, no. So for example, communities, Twitter communities, um,
Oh
I
my
don't
god.
have that on this account, but then I have communities on my other accounts. I remember when Twitter had the tags. So I don't know if you remember, but Twitter used to have this feature where you could tag a tweet and say like, "This is it. That's the tweet." You could always just tag the
Yeah,
tweet with like
no, regarding
funny little
community,
tags.
sorry, I can interrupt you. Regarding communities, what's going on in communities? Okay, in communities, after this person bought the company, you could contact via email, or there were people that were taking care of community. Right now, no, there's nobody is in charge of communities. There's no human being that takes care of anything related to communities. That's it. There's nobody. The people that were fired. Nobody works in communities in Twitter. That is one issue. I mean, so many things. I cannot host spaces in my community to have security. Uh, okay, good luck, Alberto. Nobody's going to solve that. Nobody's working in Twitter communities. There's nobody there. Oh, thank you. That's an issue. There are people that there are certain places in Twitter that nobody is taking care of. Nobody's working there. Nobody's doing anything. So they're dead. That's wow.
Well, I know some. I don't know if someone's taking care of it, but communities that are like they're active, but it's also communities that have been active for a very long time. Hello, Adam. Welcome.
Oh, Alan, I'm sorry. You know what? I
He
fucking
fat
remove you
fingered.
again.
He
I do
fat
it all the
fingered.
time. I keep removing you,
I invited
giving
you
you
to
the mic.
speak,
I don't
and then
know.
you
It's with you
disappeared.
only.
And I
I'm
went,
sorry.
"What happened?" And
I
fat
do it all the
finger.
I
time. I don't
got him.
know. I click on
Why?
Don't
that.
worry.
Then you should do finger workouts and get smaller
No,
fingers,
but it only
Alberto.
happens with
Okay.
Adam. I don't know why.
Oh, it
Thank God he's
happens
an
with me all
angel.
the time.
Otherwise, he would really hate me. He will think, "What do you have? Why do you hate me, Alberto?"
It's because
No, I love you.
small Adam in the universe.
Adam, I'm Admiral,
Nice
or
to meet you,
Margaret.
Admiral.
I'm Doc. So nice to meet you.
This is not my main account. I just created a separate one because
Okay. How do I know it's you? Okay. Security word.
uh,
What do I have for dinner?
chicken with vegetables.
Okay, remove this guy.
And
This
That's
guy is not.
very
wait, no,
vague.
hold on. You eat
Okay, second chance.
pizza.
Okay, right, correct. Yeah. Oh my God. Oh, I was about to. Yeah. Oh God, the correct answer.
You
Yeah.
know,
No, we have this verification. But we have a word that in cases we don't know who that person is. Different account to know that. Okay, is it you? Tell me the keyword. Yeah, pizza is my keyword. So, yeah.
But the question is it pizza with sauerkraut or pizza with pineapple?
Don't complicate that because I will have to remove Adam.
I hope it's with pineapple and jalapeno. Now I'm looking to order one myself as we speak.
There you
God
go.
damn. Little sweet, little spice. Little sweet, little spice. Hey-o.
How far you
Adam,
been?
I'm going to interrupt everyone. I just got a DM from Chris Holland. He got laid off. He's one of the group. I don't know where he's working, but he got he's unemployed now.
Are you talking somebody from Twitter?
Yeah, it's
What,
somebody we know. It's part of our group.
what was his job? Like, what's his
I don't know.
specialty?
I'm not going to get into it. I don't want to. I didn't
But,
ask him, but he was
but
a geek. He's a nerd. One of
No,
our.
like
this
a
is probably
cyber,
not the place to talk
cyber
about
guy?
that. No, this is not the place to talk probably about somebody. What's in Twitter. No, out. No, sorry.
Is it Chris?
I'm sorry. I was just.
That Chris?
Let's see. Now I'm ordering pizza. Wow, the power of
Wow,
suggestion,
what are you
huh?
going to order? What's your favorite pizza?
Well, let's find when it's open.
How far you been? Have you been fine? Have you?
I've been all right. I just got locked out of my account.
So
Oh,
everyone, oh my God, every single person who's come through the room tonight, that has happened to.
Well, I will tell you a secret, Adam. You know what I did? I
What?
removed I removed YubiKey. I removed two-factor authenticator. I made my password as easy as you can imagine. That's the best security I can have in Twitter. Otherwise, you will lose your access to your account. Yeah, make it simple. simple passwords, no two-factor authenticator, no. YubiKey, fuck, destroy the device. No.
Understand. What do you think? Is it good?
I'm not receiving that the SMS.
Oh. Well,
I think I was
because
priced.
you know what? Because I don't see revised. No, that's good. Isn't it funny? I mean, okay, no, really, seriously. Okay, the second factor authenticator was removed because the millions of dollars Twitter was paying by sending SMS every year, and because of the insecurities of the SS7 protocol and the SIM swapping problem. Okay, it was very unsafe. No need to keep using that. Okay, but now if you are Twitter Blue, you can still use two-factor authenticator via SMS. So if you pay, you can have the less security than those who don't. That is stupid, isn't it? That's completely stupid.
Well, that's why we had what we had beforehand, and you know, I mean, they told. I got a message back that 7 million people were locked out, and 5 to 7 million people, and it would take 5 to 7 days to get back to me. I was
I
like,
wish
okay,
Samantha was here to tell. I think this guy is doing the good things. Oh, fuck, Samantha, listen to this, Samantha. Come on, stop protecting this guy. He doesn't know a shit about this. I mean, and that's. I mean, it's surprising, yeah, because
well, you could.
I thought.
I was thinking about this. I was thinking, what if, in theory, you turn off SMS, but you forward it to email? Wouldn't that work?
Yeah, that's what many services work that way. For example, I mean, unstoppable domains. I mean, you connect from a not recognized device. There's an instantly you log in with your credentials, and you get a six-digit number in your email. That's it. You copy the.
Did you stop, or did I lose everyone?
No, the audio has been really
Oh,
weird
yeah, I
here
was
today.
muted. I was muted. No, I was saying yes. I mean, that's the way. For example, unstoppable domains work.
Sorry,
You
I
know.
get rugged all the time.
It's
If it's
okay.
me,
No, it's okay. It's not you. It's Twitter. And stop. There are many services. I mean, blockchain.com. You enter there and recognize the device. You get a code in your email to verify that. Okay, that's this you who it's trying to access. That's it. Yeah, it works. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's very widely
Should I,
used.
should I use this picture, or before we go back to that, and then I'll go back to that. But should I use this picture or the one on the other account?
Wow! Remember when we were in a space, you and me, and a clone of you, your brother. You never
Oh
had
yeah,
your twin brother, your
yeah.
every twin
Actually,
brother,
I
and
was
so on.
offered that at. I was offered the at, something like that. But I obviously didn't pick it. Yeah, that was funny. That was like 2 years ago.
Yeah, I mean, I was like, oh my God, deja vu. What did you see me? Or a cat? And then another cat. Was it the same cat? I don't know. Maybe was it the same Adam? It looked at the same Adam, yeah, but I don't know. Two Adams.
So we have to have. Well, I guess in theory, if someone's listening, but we have to have a way to know. Like, okay, well, we all know each other well enough.
Yeah, we know each other by now. We
Yeah.
just ask each
Yeah,
other.
yeah, I mean the patterns. I mean that's it. Is we are creatures that you we don't identify each other because of our account. I mean we can I can be I can have a picture of a hot woman, a sexy, very high baby as username, and you will
what the
recognize it.
fuck are you talking
Yeah,
about
you know
right
what? She's
now?
jealous. She's jealous because last night there was a guy whose handle was
Oh my god,
NFT
you
date,
are the
NFT date,
most
NFT date, and that
narcissistic.
guy show up in the space and ask for the microphone. Of course,
Do
that
you
was
want to
something
know
that
what that man?
I saw it coming.
You know what that man said to me before, Alberto? That
If
I
you,
should
if you
be
remember
raped.
him, wow, what?
Yeah, that's why
Oh
I
no.
was so viciously rude with him. Like,
Oh
and
my,
I don't know
no,
how,
I
but
didn't. No,
he's not the first person to tell me that in these spaces. It's some like people
I'm
come
sorry.
into rooms and say that immediately,
I'm
especially if
sorry.
I'm talking about trading or anything like that. Like,
Okay, I tried to pull his leg and I told him, "Don't call me baby. I'm blushing. Come on." I
and he
didn't.
went,
I didn't notice
and
that.
you always forget the part where he's like, "Well, no, I still Admiral, and don't you remember when I stood up for you that one time?" And it took literally everything in my power to not just lash out because I didn't want to give him that power.
No, okay. After I said that, I asked you, okay, if you don't feel comfortable, get broken remove. I
And
actually ended up being me who did that because I couldn't stand that stupid guy
well, and
anymore.
I don't know
But,
how I was following him because I never followed him. And I looked and I was like, whoa, no, 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 no. Same with this guy, Banana Cakes, who is
Okay,
atrocious.
here we go. I just,
Carl, what's up?
FYI, I just got a snort warning. It detected a NAT helper component denial of service attack on my DNS server. The IP address is 172.104.210.105. FYI.
What does that all mean?
They tried to take me down with a denial of service attack.
What?
What's that IP again?
yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
unfortunately, he's used to that. I mean, all the time.
Well, no, I'm
It's
muting him on
impossible.
that. But
Well,
Carl,
what's the IP?
can you share that
What?
IP again?
Yeah, you want
104,
107.
107?
No. 172.
No,
Let me start it again.
okay.
172
that chat. What's up, chat?
Was it?
104
Uh-huh.
210
Uh,
105.
Thank you, sir. That's a Linode server.
And if you look it up on Abuse DB, let's see, which I did do.
is it there yet? Or
It's like it's been pretty active. It's the IP address is reported over 1,000 times. Abuse.
Yeah, I'm seeing it on Virus Turtle too. It's been reported by a couple.
Yep. So it just hit me. Just there you go. Just if anyone has something going, block it. Sorry.
Don't apologize,
How
Carl.
do
Come
I
on.
type in? I'm trying to look it up in like a. This is my first time looking up an IP. Do I put periods in between the
Yes,
numbers?
you're right.
Oh,
Okay, so go
okay.
look up. Have you
So
ever
I
been
have
to the
172, and
Have you ever
then
been to the website AbuseDB?
no, sir, but I'm about to.
It's called
ABUSE.
AbuseIPDB. AbuseIPDB.com.
Okay, got it. abuseidb.com.
Sorry to interrupt everyone's flow.
so, how long did it take you to get back on, Alberto, from your regular account?
Sorry, what do you by regular work? I'm not.
Were you? Did you lose access at all?
Are you talking about now?
Oh no, I
Or
meant in the past. Have you lost
oh,
access?
well, no, it took me an afternoon. The time that they reset me my email, they reset me my cellular and they reset me my two-factor authenticator and a YubiKey. That time, I got my sessions were closed because of suspicious activity. At that time, that was the time, right? That actually in my account information they
My,
get rid of everything. It took an afternoon, but I had to actually buy a new SIM card, a new number, because I was in order to verify you. Please enter your cellular number. I entered my cellular number and said, the number is already registered in Twitter. Fuck, I know it's my number is registered on Twitter, but it was not associated to my account. Another thing, things in Twitter in the database are out there stored, but sometimes they're not linked to anything. It's information. Yeah, they got rid of my cell. I had to get a new SIM card, and I entered that SIM card number, that cellular number, and I got a message to verify and access. So what I did basically was something anybody could have done. Anybody could have put before me if they knew what was going on, a number that was not in Twitter, and they could have access to my account. That was.
So it's from the U.S. I know that much. I'm not putting it in properly, the format.
What about round table? It's good.
it's abuse IP, right, Carl? At abuse. I don't know. But now I don't have access to all the DMs. Pain in my ass. And I could easily get in there,
Oh,
but
I
then
have an idea, Adam. I have an idea. You are a Twitter Blue, right? Okay. Then why don't you contact customer service in Twitter? Yeah, contact support in Twitter. That's it, Adam.
that's
Oh no.
what I did.
Well, that was a very bad joke.
I've already done that like 100 times.
I
I'm very,
mean,
I'm very.
I mean, you're paying like $8 a month. Come on, don't you have access to somebody who solves your
You're
problems
you're
to that
asking for
one?
too
No,
much. You're asking for too much.
I know. That is a premium service. That is
Sorry.
$1,000 a month.
I'll look up how it's done, I guess.
Is the Twitter app, and then I even tweeted how much more reach you have with it, and then on my last tweet, I got it, and I deleted the app. Oh my god, the pain in my.
And you come here, and Alberto tries to give the microphone and remove user.
That's all good. Okay. I've only been on Twitter since like what? How long? How many years? A decade?
Well, I don't know. There's an account that has somebody from Australia, I think, following that account that it's similar to yours. I don't know. Never mind. Not a big deal.
Oh yeah. You know what was weird too is it was interesting. Like it knew who I was because it gave me a lot of the people that I had been following on my past account, and that account still exists. And I'm like, what the? I'm. I don't even know. It's all good. I'll take care of it. I just had a vent. I vented the car earlier, so. What's up, Bryce?
You know what? The saddest part of the story of what happened to me is that I register everything that happened, screenshots of everything, all the things, all the evidence of everything that happened, how I solved it, all the messages I was getting, screenshots of my everything. I documented that and I reported that to Twitter. Great. Not even we got your message. Thank you for contacting Twitter. No, nothing. Thank you, Twitter. Yeah.
That's probably because I sent too many emails to them. I overloaded their inbox.
Well, yeah, you know what? Yeah, no. Now they say, "Oh no, we don't check. Come on, yeah, yeah, we cannot. Yeah, we lost access to our email. Somebody, yeah, overload. I mean, we cannot handle more than 1 million emails, and somebody sent us 900,000 mails. Yeah, this user. Oh my God, what a pain in the ass. And then we have the other user that blocks like 50,000 people, and we don't have you know what it takes to store this. I mean, a user blocking 50,000 people. We don't have enough disk space to store all the hundreds of other people. I mean, we're about to Stack Overflow. I mean, this is crazy. We need more resources. And Elon Musk, no, you're fired. You have to optimize. Okay, let's work in assembler. Let's create Twitter in assembler. Okay, who knows assembler?
Their message.
Great. Okay, all fired.
Millions of people have had the same issue. I'm like, I'm leaving that tweet at the top. I'm not posting anything else. Well, maybe a bleeding computer if it's important, but yeah. I mean, there's a way to end, but if they find out, then you're done anyway. So I'm not gonna do that. So
We were here with my friend from Argentina. That okay, he wow, this space was with really people. Oh my God! Oh, okay, this guy from Argentina, he he knows a lot. I cannot
I
tell.
found it. I got it.
Wow, bingo!
Sorry, I'm in
Hallelujah!
the supermarket. People are looking at me like I'm probably crazy, but I figured it out. Such a
Congratulations!
little thing, but such a victory.
A simple little thing called love.
Chassis, do you prefer sitting in your front yard or your backyard better?
My backyard.
Okay. You are now uh confirmed. Like I had to be confirmed. And the other picture's still up there on the other account. So they're probably like, who the hell? Like, it's a VR or whatever, not VR, whatever that app is. I don't
Which app?
know. The one that on my main account, I got locked out. I switched. It's a long story, but my main account is it Lenza? Yeah. So on the day I happened to delete the Twitter app, they make all these changes. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? What the fuck?
Oh
Seriously.
my God. No, Adam, you know what? They have to compile a version from each user hard coding. That's kidding, that's kidding. No, that hard coding was. Never mind, forget about it. Oh, fuck.
Forget about it. So what's been up with everyone? Bryce is listening.
Nothing, I'm completely pissed off. And yeah, I don't want anything more with Twitter. That's it. I mean,
I
fuck them. Fuck Twitter. Fuck Twitter. Yeah, fuck them. Stupid asshole. I mean, yeah, reporting for 6 months, something, nothing. Somebody who claims we're removing 1 million bots every day. Yeah, but that is
but no
okay.
one can log on.
Somebody reporting 30 bots with my handle for 6 months regularly. Okay, giving all for them to act. Nothing. Okay, they were like standing by. I mean, they were not going to stand by forever. I mean, if somebody took the time to do that, okay, they were not going to let that be. I mean, at one point, something was going to happen. Those 30 accounts were not going to be created just to waste the time of somebody to and using my handle. No, someday, one day, those accounts were going to start posting tweets. Yeah, well, fuck Twitter. Thank you very much, Elon Musk. Only if your family or you are about to be doxxed, you will get really upset, and you okay. But if it is your users, your loyal users who pay for Twitter Blue, then you will give a fuck. I mean, yeah, fuck you, stupid asshole.
I would have sent you an emoji, but you're not following me back yet.
Oh, fuck everybody. I mean, fuck Twitter. I mean, I really wish.
But where else are we supposed to go? What?
I'm going. Fuck. I don't. I mean, I don't give a fuck. I mean, I don't. I mean, I prefer not to be anywhere than to be somewhere where I'm treated like shit. I mean, come on. I would teach. Somebody told me one day that if you are running a company or offering a service, you.
Well, I tried to
you want
report it,
okay,
and I feel,
I'm
I don't know
sorry.
if I'm being rugged, but I don't have the right access to report it yet. I tried to request it, but yeah. Anyways, I tried. Failed, but tried. I'm just a measly individual.
No, you're an admiral.
That is true. Commander of naval fleets. All these
Yeah,
captains around thinking that they're the
you know what?
best of the best in the
I will
west and
be
the
seeing you
east.
in a week.
They have no idea from north to south or east to west in the first place. Lots of men leading blind men with deaf ears, and it's kind of sad. And I'm very hungry, and I'm finally at the supermarket, and I was just trying to figure all that out walking down the aisles of the supermarket. Like, okay. But yeah, anywho, I'm about to eat, so my brain will be better. Thank God. Yep.
Nice.
But I'm glad I figured that thing out.
Did you
And
figure out what you're gonna eat?
what? I have
Did
a
you figure
can of
out?
soup so
Oh, nice.
far.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna get peanut butter, like just like protein stuff, because there's not like an oven where I am currently. It's like a little cabin. So
I'm headed there. I'm about to go out into
I
the
wish
middle of
there
the
was,
woods
but
and
there's
have it.
just a microwave, which is like my least favorite thing to use. But
No offense, Admiral, but your audio sucks.
like a blizzard, I'm not aware of that. It's how they really love to interfere with my ability to communicate with people. It's every other word.
So are we having this pizza debate or what? Come on now.
No, the place was.
Bryce came in just at the right time.
Yeah,
Yeah, but he
Oh,
doesn't want to. He doesn't want to talk. He's just listening in now.
Brycey. All right, hold on.
He's hacking all the things.
Bryce, you're
Can you,
hacking all this. I
can
mean,
you
that was
ask
Chase.
Asha if she can ask Elon to fix my account because it took 10 years to fucking build? Jesus.
Well, actually, I will ask for a refund because the billing information I gave about my credit card was actually inaccurate. I give a USA billing address, and yeah, my credit card is issued in Uruguay. So yeah, there was a mistake with Stripe processing that. I will ask for a refund.
Oh, I do it. Oh,
Yeah, there
shit.
was a problem with your credit card. I missed your payment. Did you send it?
Oh no, no, no! Chase, that went to Alberto Hill. That Web3. That no, didn't you get that? Oh, Chase, no,
who?
really? No, I'm just fucking with him. He's fucking with me. Yeah, no, never mind.
Somebody's fucking somebody.
Not me.
That's
It's someone.
terrifying.
No, Adam. The thing is that 3 days ago, I was browsing and obviously I look up
Am
for
I the one
Alberto
being
here.
fucked and I just don't know it? Great. Probably.
Should we start posting? We love Instagram and we know it. Clap your
Yeah,
hands.
man, yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'm going to. Yeah, you find me in Instagram starting tomorrow. That's right. It's who is that? Okay, I don't remember my Instagram handle. Hold on. Who is that? Alberto Gil, I think. Yeah, try that one. I'm not sure.
Lord.
Is Alberto talking or am I totally rugged?
We're talking. Can you hear us?
I can hear you and Chase, and that's it.
Okay, that's the story of my life.
Hello.
Okay, now she
Hello.
couldn't hear me for hours after sorry.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Nobody can hear me.
I can hear you.
Okay, nobody can hear me, right?
Okay, copy that. Just
No, I can
curious.
hear you, Alberto.
I can't hear Alberto.
Yeah, okay, so he was having audio problems then.
With a long history of breaking little hearts like it did me. It's a pretty good song right now. Not gonna lie. Hit me with your best shot. Shot. Hit me with your best shot. Where the fuck is the hummus? I don't even care. I just want to eat this food and go. Good God Almighty.
Oh, there's Alberto. He's back.
Alberto, are you with us?
I think he's on mute right for me.
No, I am muted, but I was talking for like an hour, so nobody could hear me.
I did. I heard you.
Okay, that's fine.
I did not. I should not have been the one sent into the grocery store to do this. Like when I'm hungry, I don't know where I am, and I feel like the store is like half empty, even though it's like it's a Vons. I'm rather confused. I just want food. I have food in like almost 2 days because they haven't had any where I've been, and that's making me stupid. I don't like to feel stupid, so I just want to fucking get there, and that's that. Eat my soup and my masala stuff, and fucking have a brain again.
And your hummus.
Couldn't find it. Couldn't look. Oh, wait. Did I just walk into it when you said that? No. This is the worst design I've ever been in a grocery store. You know, mine is very important. user interface, one might say, of the light places, like where things are located. Why are they located there? I don't know. It matters. Good God Almighty. This place makes absolutely no sense in its layout. Hummus, hummus, hummus.
Hummus comes from chickpeas, I think.
What did you have for dinner?
Earlier I had pizza, but
Chickpeas,
No, really?
garbanzo
Oh, Adam, you cannot live on pizza, Adam. Come
beans,
on.
oh, Adam, my bad. Carl, I know what happened to your account, by the way.
What?
I'll have to fill you in. Because when I first logged in, first of all, the new interface was different, which was interesting. I'm like, all right, because when I deleted it off this phone, or this device, but so when I saw I looked at an account that was suspended, which for no reason, not my account. But someone asked me to look at it, so I looked at it, and it basically describes exactly what you were saying. So that means that you were suspended at some point, like not like for a day or two or like a couple days, like it was some level of that. By the way, that was Asia. She just loves us too. Hi, Asia. I think Asti and Bryce are behind all of us. All this. I'm gonna have to take this up with someone. But yeah, so exactly the way what you've described to me was what I saw. And their account was on not suspended, it had been like deactivated or whatever. Something. So I don't know.
What? So you have a developer or a beta account or something?
No,
Don't ask, Chelsea. Don't ask. Don't ask. It's better not to ask, especially here.
What?
no.
Oh, Chelsea, come on. If you speak about what you no need to say anything. Come on.
This was just someone asking me to look at their account.
Hypothetically speaking, we know,
Hypothetical basis, in a hypothetical scenario, in a different realm of
in
the.
a different universe, in a parallel universe, in
Cojones,
another world,
Alberto, let
in
him
the
finish.
matrix.
Exactly. So someone asked me to look at their account. Not anyone in this space. And it was what you explained. So I took some screenshots on another device, so I have to get those to you so you can see. Tell me if that's it. Like it looked like when you sent it to me, it looked like what you were seeing. So, but I have no clue why that happened. It makes no sense because the person did nothing to and this person had a suspension from like a couple years back even. So, or I don't know what's going on. I can't figure this out. This whole platform is.
At this point, if I had the money, and I would not offer more than $50 million for this. I mean, 44 billion. Come on, get real.
I'll take the data. How much does that work?
Okay. Well, now we're okay. The thing is, that's my question. Considering everything we have talked, okay, how do you think the quality of the data? I mean, yeah, they have plenty of information about us. They have tons of information. Okay, what's the quality of the? I mean, my cellular linked up in the database, sorry, not linked to anything. Information about people that get lost in the database that they cannot track at a certain point. Uh, what's the quality of that information? I mean, are these guys able to actually use that information I mean, is that data actually value? I mean, what's the quality of that? Because they are completely incompetent and they cannot manage a system. Obviously, like this, they are stupid. Are they smart enough to actually collect information and have the information good quality about us? Collect that in a way that it's okay. Maybe they say, "Oh, Adam loves pizza." Alberto tells Adam that he cannot live on pizza. Yeah, Adam has a problem with. No, that's Alberto, not Adam. Okay, well, fuck, yeah, with a tiny detail. We have a problem with database. We are linking, yeah, that's Alberto. Not and Adam is pregnant. How can he be? Yeah, look at this. I mean, we have all the information saying that Adam is pregnant. No,
What?
okay, maybe there's a problem. Yeah,
Wow, he
no,
must be
the
carrying the
quality
son
of
of
the information.
God.
I mean, that's a, no, that, but I mean, tweet. We know that Twitter loses information about their users. They cannot trace information about certain users in the database. They just cannot do that. What's the quality of the information they have? I mean, if it's good quality information, wow, that's worth a lot of money. But if it is like Adam is pregnant, okay, you can keep a copy for you. I will go to the dark web and get those 5.7 million records that were for sale for $30,000. Yeah, that's much better than buy the information from Twitter.
All I heard was Adam was pregnant. And
according to Twitter, I'm watching here and the database. Yeah, I mean, all this information about Adam. I mean, he lives in London, United Kingdom. Yeah, he has yeah, he's pregnant. Yeah, yeah. I mean, oh, hold on. Oh, wait. Oh, there's a. Oh no, this is linking to the wrong person. Oh fuck! How do we solve this? It's like millions and millions of records that are completely. Oh wrong! Fuck! This is. Okay, I don't know. Somebody asked, "What's the solution to this space?" The answer was, "Buy Clubhouse and that's it. Rerun it." That this has no solution. I mean, it's much more expensive to solve this than to create a new solution from zero or buy Clubhouse and use it.
so,
When
like,
I first logged in, that was a suggestion of a follow for me.
If you know, but you're buying Clubhouse. But okay, what do you do with information with Twitter? Now you have to cross it. I mean, you have to connect information from Twitter and Clubhouse. Oh fuck. Okay.
We first
I cannot imagine that disaster.
what data
Hold
is
on, but what do you suggest?